Okay, so yeah, I'm a little bit on edge because you know, it's been a bit of a last minute panic. Something held up my focus for quite a while, and it's a bit late getting everything ready. So I haven't even drunk a cup of tea yet. So thanks for coming in, Jay. So I'll try. I was watching about Elden Ring, to be honest. I was watching somebody playing Elden Ring for the first time, and somebody or Mark.
Tea.
Might get tea, yeah. So I'm watching somebody I admire who plays a lot of Skyrim and does a lot of mods for Skyrim, and you know, very, very much into Skyrim. The be all and end all of games as far as they're concerned, and probably mine as well. And if you wonder why, you know, the camera's all over the place, it's because it keeps self-adjusting and it goes different every time I put it on. And I'm just watching how they handle it because they're not used to a game that's difficult like that. But I'll tell you what, it's already picking up, or she's already picking up, that dodging, and that's the most important thing. Right, but let's start, shall we? Partners! Hello there, how are you? Camera is slightly moved over today because I've moved the whole table over to the right. So now instead of it being more central, it's a bit more to the right. So I'm going to look a little bit off, I know, so I'm looking in a, you know, that direction. Okay, so I hope you excuse that. I've got to try and sort out a better way of doing it. But that's because we got rid of the Christmas tree yesterday, me and Jess. Jess came over and she was okay. So
don't see you.
You don't see me. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'll do the Howdy Partners again. Howdy Partners! Hello, sorry, I'll cut that previous bit off. I forgot to press the button for the camera. Excuse me, Andrew. Good job you're awake, isn't it?
Hi.
Hello. So today we're doing a matter of honour. More death and destruction from the Lady of Death and sneaking. You know, we were absolutely in top drawer on that. No. Right, so I had a few less watch and a few less like the video last time. So I'm thinking doing it being silly is probably a bad idea. Right, so I picked up my next contract from Dead Drop. So we picked this up last week. We picked up this next mission that we're doing, which is Matter of Honour. So we picked that up, got our reward from the previous one, and now we're on to the next one. So and then we're going to do the alloys for Bruma. Okay, we're going to make a start on that. That's the main quest. Okay, so we're right. So we've got to go and kill Alval Uvani, a dark elf merchant who spends his time travelling around Cyrodiil. I should consult the schedule that has been left on me to determine where and when I should strike. Uvani is a master of the destruction school of Magicka and has killed before, but he does have a weakness. If he drinks mead, it will be rendered immobile due to a rare allergy to honey. Oh, drat. I just put the mead away in my castle. I wondered why I had mead on me, so I'll have to go and get that back. I forgot the mead. Okay. Sorry, I just dumped it all there too, because I did a little bit last time, selling stuff and whatever, and I didn't actually dump the stuff off. So I've got a biscuit here and a cup of tea, but I haven't even got to that yet because I've been too busy doing this. I forgot the mead. Okay, excuse me while I do this. I'll probably timestamp this because I'll probably drive you dizzy going here because I do it so quick. But I should have done that before. I forgot the meat. I saw meat. I thought, oh, I don't need that. I chucked it away.
Head on.
Forgot I needed it for this mission. Never mind. Right. It's mead, isn't it? Well, yeah, it's funny how it's like you don't get a category until you press that. Why don't you just open it on the right hand side and then leave the rest open? Or maybe have your inventory there when you first do it. That's what I think anyway. You know, that might not be a good idea to do, but still. Right, mead, what does that come under? Is it? Hang on. Is that it there? Cheap wine. It's not cheap wine. It's mead. M. Isn't it M? Is it? So have I got a hanky? Alright, hang on. Get a hanky out. There's the mead. Right. Okay. I'll take 3 just to be on the safe side. Because normally I'll mess it up. Right, let me do that. I haven't even put my watch on yet either. My Starfield watch.
Hey and well met. Bad news time.
Oh dear, oh no. Tell me, Ghost. Please tell me. You're either leaving the channel and giving up on Skyrim or both. Okay, go ahead, Ghost. Fill me in with the details. Let me pick up this mead. I'll do all 3 just in case I mess it up. Right, wait for it then. Here comes the bad news. I hope it's not bad news. I hope we haven't got to restart all over again. Because that would be very upsetting for me. Because, you know, I pray that you actually get some hours to play. Has it come up? Has anything come up yet? Any replies? You're typing it all in now. Bad news time. Okay, probably, you know, not going to watch anymore because I'm not playing Skyrim, which, you know, makes a lot of sense. You know, I expected that. You know, I thought, yes, I'll probably lose some people and I'll probably lose Ghost, so it could be that. Which, you know, I'll be a little bit down about, but I'll have to try and forge on regardless. But, yeah. Because I've learned some things from Ghost that I didn't know. Even though I've been playing Skyrim all that time, there are things I didn't know. Right, let's hope nobody attacks me when I get in here. I do seem to be not flavour of the month at the moment. So, he's in there. So I've got to kill him.
There will be no Skyrim streams in the near future. I will no longer be subbed, since you can stream what you want, but I reserve the...
Okay, yeah, well, I was waiting for that one, Ghost. I thought that might be possibly happen, so that's not come as a surprise, but yeah.
Playing it until I can no longer play.
Playing it until I can no longer play? Oh, right, okay. You're playing it until you can no longer play, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll upload the occasional one. I'll probably do that at some point. I'm just still trying to work out which one. Okay, thanks very much. And I love Skyrim and will be, yeah. Okay, good luck, Ghost. Good luck with Skyrim, because it's a fantastic game. And if you can get the amount of years of satisfaction that I had, then I think you'll be quite pleased. It's just the mods that you got to watch. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for subbing in all that time, and I wish you well, Ghost. I really do. Wish you well. Right, okay.
I will check on your channel, and when Skyrim comes back, I will resub.
Okay, Ghost. All right. It won't be live streaming for a while, but I could be uploading some. And you know, whether I premiere it, I'll see. It depends on what I'm doing.
Don't worry, he'll take his place.
What's that? Don't worry, I'll take his place. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Take care and be safe.
Yeah, and you, Ghost. Yeah, you take care of yourself, mate. Because you know I will miss you a lot. Must admit. Right, let me just write that name down there. GGC Clips, is it? Clips. Thank you, GG Clips, for coming in.
Handpink waving. RayRay will be in good hands no matter who steps in.
Well, hopefully. That's, yeah, I will require help occasionally. So if anybody, you know, can help me out on you know, if I do get a little bit stuck, you know, I'll really appreciate it. And anybody watching who hasn't come into chat, you know, if you can help me through some of these dodgy moments. Right, I'm going to do a save before I go through this door, because I don't know, because I'm a little bit not flavour of the month. I think because you know, we're kind of, our stats have gone into the red, so we're you know, we can't go to the church and absolve our poisons and things. So I got to try and sort that out. I might have to visit the way shrines again. So we'll try going in here. Last time I came in here, everybody attacked me.
Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows. Making me jumpy.
Oh, and here we go. And here we go again. Yeah. I don't know why people are attacking me. I am a little bit...
Die, damn you!
Because I don't know what this is all about.
The time of cleansing is almost here.
So I'm not quite sure what's going on with this God hater lady. I don't really know what's going on with it, to be honest.
This is the part where you fall down.
Why has this happened? Did this happen? Is it her doing this all the time? It's just her? Because I don't know whether she's someone I have to kill or not. Yeah, but am I supposed to...
Dawn.
She is a mythic dawn, so I'm safely kill her then. I'll try not to kill anybody else.
XD.
Okay. I know she had a bit of a bad attitude. Okay, well, as long as that's okay and it's not going to cause any further thing, but I didn't know what was causing it. I didn't know whether...
the mythic dawn armor after all low.
Yeah, well, that's why I kind of waited to see if she was going to turn into that mythic dawn, because that's the thing that kept attacking me. So I thought perhaps if people didn't like me because I'd been in jail a couple of times. Yeah, which, you know, could put people off, couldn't it? There's some stairs. Right, looks like I've got to go up here. So we've got to get rid of this guy without anybody noticing.
Get any closer and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off.
Mythic dawns sporadically spawn now.
Okay, right, yeah. I don't even know if that happened when I first played it on the original Oblivion, but I've no idea. Right, if you just look at what I got to do.
Fair game.
Yeah, fair game. Okay, right. So I have to kill him, but it's probably not a good idea to do it in a pub, is it? So can I? Could I like put something in his pocket? Yeah, I mean, obviously he's seen me now. But is it possible I could put something in his pocket? I mean, I'll wait until he's in bed or something, really. So I'll tell you what. You know, I'll tell you what. We'll wait here till night time. What are we? What's that? 6 p.m. He needs to drink it. Yeah, I got to work out. Do I put it in his pocket or do I leave it on the table where he is? Or I don't really know, because I want to do it in a place where it's not going to be a crowded people. So I'm a little bit worried. So I'm hoping, you know, he's going to be in a bed or something, and probably they'll still catch me. For some reason, this game seems to know when anybody dies. So I don't know how we're going to do this successfully. I'm not really good on the sneak. So do I leave a bottle nearby? Do I put it in his pocket? That's the kind of information I will need to know. So we'll see if he goes to bed, because that would be the ideal situation. But how do I get him to drink mead? I mean, should I drop some mead? I'll tell you what, I'll drop some mead on the floor, because they don't tell you what to do in this. They don't exactly say, oh yeah, you need to place this, you know, put it in his pocket. You just gotta hope that it works. Which doesn't really help, does it? In any way. So I'll try and stay positive through this experience. So if I dropped one of those, say, would he pick it up and let me drink it?
Can you put it in his pocket though? Like administering.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking, first of all,
reverse pickpocket in this game that I can tell.
First of all, I'm just going to see if he will pick it up. He did pick it up.
can't move. Body frozen. Must have been the damn mead.
Job is a little bit of an awkward place to. So I need to give it to him like when he's in his house, you know, when he's in bed, isn't it? And you would have thought this time of night, you know, I don't know what time it is. At the, well, it's only 10:47.
Nice
so
thumbs up, medium light skin tone.
Right, okay. Oh, that didn't work. I pressed wait. So I don't know. What's the optimum time that people sleep? So I'm hoping to go to bed at some point. Yeah. Has he got a house that he lives in? Is anybody else here? There's nobody else here. And he's still stuck there. Is there nobody else here? If there's nobody else here, I could... Oh, there is somebody there. I mean, is he going to stay there all year or something? I don't quite know what to do. Does he have a house? Hang on, let's have a look, see if he's got a house.
He proclaimed he was unable to move.
Yeah, I can see he's unable to move. So it seems the perfect opportunity to kill him, but the trouble is, as soon as I do that she's going to wake up. And we're going to be in a bit of a problem. Let me go to the map. Has he got a house? Trouble is I can't go, because I'm in the house, I can't see outside the house. Because she is going to find out, isn't she? I'll do a quick save because I don't trust myself. I can't believe, you know, because as soon as I walk out the door, guards will attack me, and then I'll be even lower.
Pokey poke. The old London 1-2A.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm very aware there that that woman is there, and she's probably gonna, you know, go, help, help, you know, the usual thing. Right, let me put that back in there. Then let me have a look at the potions. And see if we've got something particularly nasty. I'm a poisoned apple. Very tempted to do a poisoned apple, to be honest, but strong poison of sickness. I mean, that drains a lot of health, doesn't it? I could do that one. Oh dear. You didn't do that, did you? I did do that. Sometimes I wonder if I have a brain. Right, okay. Then let's go back to this one. Think it through, Ray. Think it through. You will get there.
You didn't drink it, lol.
Right, he seems to be right, I'll tell you what.
You button it on the quick menu only.
Is there any way I can get him to go to bed, and then I could drop it by his bed or something? I just wish they make him a little bit easier, because I'm in the dark as everybody else. I've never done this quest.
He can't move, just finish him off.
Well, he is doing the cup like this. He's drinking, so I take it that you know, he can move again. That's how I'm reading the situation. I think that's probably what it is. You know, if I got that wrong, let me know. I'll drop another one. See if he picks it up. See if he does it again.
Oblivion things.
Yeah, and I'll have to hope that that lady doesn't see me. I mean, she's bound to see me. Let's be honest. She is bound to see me. Maybe only save and kill. Okay. Because I do worry about, you know, doing these things. I love the meat. Well, if I get out of here and nobody notices, it'd be a miracle. Right.
Run like heck.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right. So thanks for helping me out there, because I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Right, I've got to go to there. I must pick up my reward, dead drops. So we're not keep on doing dead drops. Low. 5 AM drinking, right. Right, so we're in the so it is there. Okay, I'm just checking that, you know, I'm in the right place. Yeah. Poor old guy trying to work out a tremendously difficult problem.
What do you say?
Thank you. It seemed to work.
It can't. No question about it. Sure. The Stonewall Shield says the best.
They like having a good natter first thing in the morning, don't they? Is it in there or the other? I think it's the other side. Oh. Well, it did leave me outside. Right, first of all, do you mind if I just dunk a biscuit? Because I haven't had time to have a cup of tea yet. Do you mind if I'll just dunk it, then it won't be crunchy. Oh, I just dropped it. Move up bit of them.
Yum.
Right, that's one down. Right, that saves me crunching. Okay, hollowed out stump. Dead drop number 5 and another 500. Loads of money. Dead drop order 6. Right, the coldest sleep. I've just got to do this non-stop. I picked up my next contract from a dead drop in the hollowed out tree. I'm ordered to go to the campsite at Knoll Mountain and kill Alval Horrorblood, a savage Nord barbarian skilled in the use of an axe. Whoever thought of these names for the characters, he's got to win an Oscar or something. He's got a sensational stuff. I'm telling Jess about that, one of the missions that I had to do, and she said, "My God, that quest is inventive," and I think that sums up Oblivion. They're so inventive in this, and they kind of lost a little bit of that far out weird missions when they did Skyrim. So I don't know, they kind of lost that little edge, which I think is why some people do like it more in some ways. Right, I'm going to leave that now, because you don't want to go on a fabulous killing spree when there's not too keen on it, are you, Wendy? No, I'm not really pleased at it at all. There you are, I think you heard it from the horse's mouth there. Yay. So let's do this one. We were about the, this one here. We have to go to loads of different places and try and get help from all the other cities all around here. So it's like the Mages Guild all over again. Where have we done some good? I would say we've done some good in Kvatch. So let's go there and ask people in Kvatch, because we did good there, closed the Oblivion Gate, they're probably really happy. I know I would be. Okay. And hopefully it's one of these. Seems to be inside the door there. So let's go to Kvatch. I'll have the other biscuit in a minute before the tea gets cold. So I hope I've written everybody down. Let me just check the chat a minute with my I'll tell you what, I won't put the glasses on, it's too much trouble. Right, yum, good job. Okay, well, at least we got away with that. Okay, so back in here. Now, I think I'll go in creep mode all the time here. Tragic case of lots of dead bodies here, which I'm not very happy about. A few guards died here. So let's go in here. I'll let us sneak in. The Aragorn will not be sneaking. Right, okay, who's the person in charge here? Wait a minute, wait a minute there. Oh, is the door downstairs? Ah, it could be that it's down here. I don't know. I'll tell you what, use clairvoyance. Don't use your tiny brain cell to work things out when clairvoyance could do the work for you.
What is it, citizen?
Which apparently is back outside. Anybody understand this? I mean, he must have walked out as I walk in. It's funny how that happens, isn't it? Knows wants now to go back in. Although I don't know, it's hesitating there. It's going round and round in circles. Yeah, confusion? No. So I mean, it looks like it's down there. But it says it's out there. So I don't know about you, but I'm totally confused.
What quest are you working on?
It's a good question. I think on matter of alloys for Bruma. Is it in the Undercroft? He hoped. Is there anybody watching? There isn't. Right, I'll sneak in and see what happens. See if it's in here. If it's not in here, well, I'm gonna look. It's going to be rather embarrassing, isn't it? It's back up there, isn't it? So yeah. Looks like the clairvoyance is not working here. So I don't know. Anybody know? What am I doing wrong? You can see why they changed this, can't you? In Skyrim, you know, there's a bit of confusion here. Confucius, he say.
Thatch is set up elsewhere down road.
I'll tell you what. I'll check with Tyrell.
I hope I can help.
No, apparently she can't help. Kavat is set up what? Set up defensively. I don't know what to do here. This is the kind of things that vastly interrupt my sinuses. So I'm in the chapel and it's saying go outside, and they all say outside. It's down the road, is it? So I'm very confused. I've got down the stair. It's the kind of stuff that, you know, I don't think the viewers want to watch. It's stuff where I just endlessly don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, if it doesn't explain it, how are you supposed to work it out? Well, I don't know about you, but, you know, is there any way of doing this a different way? Because it keeps pointing me in here.
So is clairvoyance.
And the clairvoyance don't seem to want to work. It just seems to be pointing me in the door and out of the door, and then in the door and out of the door. So it could be this.
Look at map.
Oh, is it a different door to a different area? Ah, right, okay. Oh, I didn't realise it was going to go to a different part of the area. Okay, that makes sense now. Right, what have I got to do? I forgot what I'm doing. hang on. Wait a minute. Hang on. I've got to help the allies. It's just I try to obtain support from the other side. So I presume I just help them. It just says I've got to obtain support. I don't call this obtaining support, but I suppose if we defeat them, that will be getting support, wouldn't it? Oh, that won't help, will it? I'll have to hack them down a minute, because I think it might be safer in the long run.
Do your worst.
Thanks, Mr. Spider. Thank you. Right, yeah, I can't really do the explosive thing. Get back, Mr. Spider. I don't want to do the explosive, what do you call it? Because that would cause all kinds of problems. So really, do it when they're all unconscious. I'll tell you what, I'll draw them away. What a great idea that is. Draw them away, and then if he wakes up, you know, at least we don't kill him at the same time. Okay, so we'll draw him over here. I say, come, my feathered friends. That's it. Splat. And triple splat. Right, where's the captain there? Is he here? Right, first of all, I've got to do this. I'm going to try and blow these suckers up, although we haven't got anything left. Right, yeah, it's going to be difficult, isn't it? Well, I'll have to hack and slash for a minute. You know, it's not my style really, but you know, I've got to try and keep away from Mr. Ruthless. They seem to be piling in on him. You know, make a you know, more chance that he lives. He's probably, you know, an important character, so he probably won't really. So I'll just get rid of him as quick as I can. And just wait for him to wake up. Yeah, I don't like it when I got to use the hack and slash method. It's not my preferred way of playing. I prefer the magical thing, but because I've got an explosive one, which is, I think, the best one I have. You know, I don't really use that when we have our friend here who, you know, we don't want to kill, do we? Okay, let's save that. Excuse me. As you can see, I'm struggling today. Let's talk to Savlin and Matthias.
Pleasure to speak with you.
You want some aid for Bruma?
I have few enough men to spare, but you have...
Thumbs up, medium light skin tone.
I will send what aid I can. Bruma must not share the fate of our city.
Excellent. Well, it looks like I immediately, by helping him out, I'll give him back his armour, shouldn't I? Because he's, you know, he's poorly, you know, no wonder he's dying. Can I slip something in your pocket, you know?
Please, go on.
Oh, he's on 100. Thank you, Savlion, but I do feel like, you know, you need some armour. Let me repair my armour. So, you know, did I get enough sleep? Probably didn't. I got sleep yesterday, but not today. So, I don't know. I think it's part of the old processed food is bad for your health thing. Because the rest of the world all seems to have trouble sleeping as well. Right, Daedra Heart. A Claymore. Yes, please. It's worth a little bit. Right, what's this one got? A Daedra. Yes, please. Right, okay, at least we'll have to keep selling stuff off every 5 minutes due to the low carry weight. Right, we seem to have accomplished the first stage of our mission. Excellent. If we all go as sweetly as that, I'll be very happy. Right, he thanks me again, and he will send whatever troops he can. What an excellent start. A nice rapid response there. Now, I'm trying to think if I go to places that I've already helped.
I never sleep whole night through.
You never sleep the whole night through, yeah. I'll tell you what, we're going to go to Castle Anvil, and we'll try there. Right, then we'll have a quick dip. If you're liking the stream, by the way, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to the channel. If you find the biscuit dunking annoying, let me know. But normally I'm doing this before the stream. Today's different. Right. Where am I? Let's go into the castle and see if we can get some help. You know, if I can get everyone, they all say yes.
That's why I caught your 10 PM stream.
That's why you caught my 10 PM stream. Which one was that? Was that the Aragorn one? Right, now they could be upstairs asleep, so I'll just check the time. Yes. So let's make it 8:30. I wonder what time they get up. And then time stands still. Okay. That was a good guess, wasn't it? Right, another hour, and then they might come downstairs. Save me a walk, wouldn't it? Save me a walk. Oh, it's over there. She's probably just coming down from the... She's having her breakfast. Let's talk. Wonder if she'll allow us to, you know, while we're having breakfast. Well, there they all are. I think breakfast time in the morning. Hello, Beatrice.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Right, let me talk to the Queen. Hello, Countess. Countess Millona Umbranox.
Go ahead, please.
I would like some aid for Bruma.
I would like to send help to Bruma, but I cannot risk weakening Anvil's defences with that Oblivion Gate open outside the city.
Well, do you know what? I might be able to help you there. Any news?
I won't risk my guard attacking that infernal Oblivion Gate. We'll hold the walls and hope for the best.
Very sound thinking there. Alright, I'll do it myself then. I don't need any help at all. Although if a Dawnfang comes along, that'd be really nice.
Head on.
Thank you for allowing me into your dining area. Hungry that I am, I won't nick any food off the table. Unless of course I've got to kill somebody on that table and I'll be back. Right, there's nuts there, Ray. Is there? Drink your tea while it's hot, that's what I say. Hello. Hello what? Nothing. Oh, just checking I took my tablet. I did take my tablet, it's right. It's anything that keeps me on standing on 2 legs. Right. So we have to defend the Bruma Gate, which is outside the... no, not Bruma. Anvil. Right, there's an Oblivion Gate there. Obviously we're going to go there now. Right. Although I should have sold the stuff first. Yeah, vital mistake there. I'll tell you what, dare I load that back in? I'll say that's a bit risky, isn't it? So let's go to the... Where's where the shops are? Is it in the dock gate? Is it here? I'm going to try the main gate. Sorry about that, I got distracted there. So there's a Bruma Gate. So we'll probably have to get rid of a load of Bruma Gate. You know, what am I saying Brumas for? A load of gates. Ah. Well, obviously we've travelled a long way, so I have to wait till the morning. So it's about 11 o'clock in it. Let's just cheese it. Right, so we'll do that. I should be about 9 o'clock. And this caused me maps are totally wonky. I was thinking of going on an 18-hour fast, to be honest. But I thought not having any food for 18 hours was far too much. That is all the rage. Varel?
A pleasure to speak with you.
Pleasure to speak with you. Mind if I barter?
What can I interest you in?
Well, all kinds of stuff. Alright, well, what are you haggling at the moment? I'll take one off of that, alright, do you mind? Right, let's get rid of the weapons we just picked up because we don't want them, do we?
That's
Ray
more than I usually
the Slayer, my Daedric Lord, who will be, by the end of the game, Daedric Lord, he will be doing all Daedric armour and weapons. Okay, right, I think that's I think that's all I picked up, isn't it? Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Varel.
Goodbye.
Nice to see you. A little nut crunch. Right, go outside. I'll try and get rid of the munching noises as soon as possible. Right, we don't want a Hirota cave. No, it's nice to see the little, every now and again you get a little jerk, don't you? It's great, isn't it? It's really calming. Right, here's the Oblivion Gate. Right, I have to go in stealthily. First of all, queuing up potions. Right, do my tip. Go to the highest price, all your best ones will be at the top. So follow this routine, you'll do well. I'll tell you what, watching our shop playing Elden Ring and having some of the same ideas as me. So it shows I'm not all dumb as I thought. I thought I was dumb, but apparently I'm not as bad as I thought. I can work stuff out sometimes, just don't happen all that very often. Right, we'll slam that in here. If I remember the right button. No, wrong one. We'll slam that in there. Potion of Sorcery. What other things do we have on our hotbar? Azora's Star. That's a good one. Let's have a look and see what's on our Azora's Star. See if there's anything in it. It's a petty soul gem. Well, that's disgraceful. So let's get rid of that for a start off. We'll slam it into Azora's Star. Sorry, the weapon. Alright, and then what else? Tough one, Ray, tough one. Well, that'll do. Right, okay, then we're going to approach this cautiously with vast intent and intelligence. Could be a bit tricky, couldn't it? Ooh, mush. Mush. And triple mush. Right, not quite mushing time yet. I'll just ease up. It's quicker than that, quicker than that, quicker than that. Right, and then give them the final mush. Okay, that's how I like to fight, is from a distance. That's it, keep rolling.
I think it is a talent to be able to think on the fly, keep character alive and stream at same time. You are too hard on yourself.
Oh yeah, I think I am a little bit too hard on myself, but yeah, I'm not. I'll put it this way: if anybody thought I was going to get that far in Elden Ring, nobody thought I would get that far today. Come on. I'm watching a guy at the moment, and he's probably died about 90 times, and he's right at the beginning of the game. So at least I'm not. Well, I won't call that person dumb because I really appreciate that person. So I won't say this. But they're trying to learn these systems. I think that's what the message I'm getting through my earphones is. They're trying to learn the systems, so they're getting used to the dodging. They found out very early, unlike me, who didn't attempt that at all until very late, because half the time it didn't work. They are getting used to the systems, trying it out, so that eventually they'll take that one. So I'm learning a bit from watching that and seeing how they do it, but they're not quite. I would say at the moment not quite playing it as well as I did, because I'm but and he is a samurai, which is what I do. So basically playing the same character. Right, oh, there's spider webs. Right, what's good against spider? I can't retain all that information on which is the strongest against what. So if you could just point me in the right direction. Why does that link continue to glow? I'll tell you what, we'll just go in.
There's a quote I need to look up. Think it was Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. You're not wrong there. Benjamin Franklin. I've heard of him. Right, okay, just checking I got the Oblivion Gate ticked off. Right, let's go in the Oblivion Gate. Looks like we're Oblivion Gate, and then we could be doing it on every single city. As far as I can tell. Right, oh, a load of blood grass. Here we go. So, do you want me to try and 100% every one of these? I'm guessing for your reactions is really, Ray. Do we want to see you wander around the whole thing and just get a couple of trinkets? You're probably going to say no. So maybe I will shorten these a little bit. Don't worry, I'll come back and do more off screen. No, I can't, because once it's over, isn't it? So maybe I'll do a little bit less of that. And don't forget, pluck these and retire. All right. Then ye shall live. So the odd tip here and there won't go far wrong, will it? I played it once before, but never finished it due to a game called Skyrim totally wiping it out, which I was anticipating for from whenever they first announced it. So that kind of lost my focus after that. Plus a couple of bugs as well, like kept crashing all the time, popping. Seems a lot more stable now. Right, let's see where we are on the map. We haven't really progressed very far, have we? So we'll go a certain amount away. If we can find some mage type objects, then obviously that will fill up our little bag of sorcery things. So let's give this. Oh no, we won't do that. We'll do that one. Let's do that one. Splurge, and then we'll queue up a scroll. So that's what I do now to try and save myself valuable time. Is we go here and we look for scrolls. Alright, and we use those so that while that's filling up we can get another flashbolt out. 20 is not very good. 110 against something electronic. Well, it's not electronic at all. What am I talking about? I'll tell you what, I'm going to drain its health. Is it touch? I've no idea. I'm going to go up to him and touch him just in case it is a touch one. Because I forgot to look at that. Don't have to look at everything, you know. Just wing it, as I say. Just wing it. Wing it, I said. Winged it the first time. And, you know, I just play this blind, if I can. You know, all I'm going on is the little bit that I knew about, you know, the first time I played it. So really, that's all I'm going on. I haven't looked up tips, hints, how to do Oblivion Gate. You know, I just do this in my own inimitable way. So it's kind of blind, because at the time, I can't remember what I did all those years ago anyway. Which was a bit late. It didn't come out straight away, so... Well, it did come out straight away, obviously. It's just that I didn't know about it.
Oh,
okay,
no,
so you're
Thomas
going to bite my
I
head
have
off.
not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work.
Oh no, it was Thomas Edison. I have... Sony, could you put into the settings how long we want the message to stay up? I've just found 10,000 ways that didn't work. Okay, Thomas Edison, was it? Well, you're close to Benjamin Franklin, weren't you? Right, this is where we're severely hampered by the duck-billed platypus. Right, so we'll have to use the gigantic axe. Well, I'll tell you what, let's use the axe of order. Give that a giant whelp. And see if we get a soul. We captured a soul. Excellent, what a great start to today's episode. We've got a soul right at the very beginning. I never saw that one coming. Alright, so I'd say this looks like a clear pathway. So let's just follow the clear pathway. Seems the safest bet, doesn't it? Is it going to be any better at daytime? You know, would it be any brighter, for instance? Because once you go in here, it seems to be a lovely bright dull red colour. But that's the whole idea of it. You know, it's to be eerie, mysterious, vengeful. Anything else? Elderberries, that's... Alright, let's go around here. I'm in a bridge going across molten lava. There's got to be something here, isn't there? There isn't. I've wasted your time, so sorry about that. Just wind on a little bit. Be back in a minute. Right, okay, an abrupt end ends with that clandestine Egyptian cordiangle. Seems to be doing a pretty good job of melting the cheese buckets off of them. I like cheese buckets. I don't know why. I don't know, something about cheese buckets. Right, okay, well, hit back his soul. Deja heart, thank you. Right, how far did we get? 10 yards? Right, we won't bother to go up there. Oh look, there's one of those things there. So that'll refill your health, obviously, because it's red. I'm just going to grab that. I know that's pointless going back. Oops. There's the old poison. Let that clear. Yeah, if it's on PS, you know, surprised on PS5 we haven't got the ability to blow that on that. Maybe in the Elder Scrolls 6 they have things, you know, for the controls, you know, like you blow into the speaker, you know, to put fires out. I think that's a jolly good idea, Todd. I don't know why you're not writing it down right now. What do you think, Todd? Let's have a little bit, you know, that'll sell the PlayStation over the Xbox, wouldn't it? Right, okay, we have the Reaper's Shore. Never seen this or heard of it, that name ever before. Right, let's see how we get on with this. Instantly that track me as soon as I walk in. No, you didn't. Okay, we're in luck. Right. Before we go any further, I'm just going to put something on my hotbar. I could recharge that, couldn't I? I'm going to recharge that one. But what I meant to do is do this. Okay, now that I've done that, we'll get rid of that and work downwards. Just see if we, I'm going to use the grand ones yet. See if we can put a common one in or something. just to fill up the other one. That one there. Right, that's it. That's all I need. That's all I need. Don't want to go any further than that. Right, okay, let's explode the little legs off of this spiderous creature before it you know, tries to knock me out with its scintillating earwig. Back, oh foul wench, says Wendy. Well, I'll keep away from that little spider. Well, just get away, you evil spider, you! Right. I'll have to slag it out. Oh, almost got there, almost got there. Not going to make any difference, it's still going to die. Look at you, voluptuous, attractive spider. Thank you very much.
Foul demons and beasts.
Back, you foul beast, yes. Anyone is still alive. Do you know, I can't see a flipping thing here. Can you? Right then, beauties. Candlelight, yeah, that sounds like a good one. Let's do candlelight, there you are. Right, what's this do? Is it some kind of gate? No. Right, a fleshy pod. Movement mastery, 247 and that. We're not going to have arrows, we don't need arrows. It's a completely arrowless. Oh, I didn't need a knife. Right, okay, just testing. Right, there's no lock picks, locks or picks. Is there anything up there, I wonder? Is there any point going up here? Well, let's see if it'll throw us off. Because at the moment it likes to throw us off, doesn't it? I don't know what has caused this issue, but bless you. Yeah, see? Anybody know what is causing that? I'd say they don't know what they're doing. But for some reason this doesn't work anymore. I never encountered this issue in my entire playthrough. Well, I didn't go all the way through. Oh, look, some bucket and spade. I should have got that, shouldn't I? So yeah, it's going to be awkward, isn't it? I want to get every single one of those because there might have potions in it. So you know, this may not go well. Let's see if we can get that on now. Alright, it's probably out of our reach, isn't it? So it looks like we can't go up there. It's an abandoned gateway. Oh, we're staying up there. How exciting. Am I going up or is it going down? So I'll try, you know, several attempts at doing this. You know, I don't know which is to correct Nancy. But yeah, for some reason it just likes to do that for some unknown reason. So we'll give up on that, shall we? You know, if I can't go up there, there's probably nothing up there. Right, first of all, let's have a look at the map. I want to see whether, you know, these need to be opened to complete it, but I can't because I haven't got. It's got a very limited map, so I've no idea where the central region is. But it could be we have to go in here, unlock a padlock or something, and you know, and that will make us progress. And if we can't go in there due to that rubber band thing, then it looks like we're stuck, doesn't it? So we'll have to try the other one. So let's have a look. See if any of these are connected to the main portal. So there's a main portal. He is not connected. And I'll take it that's the main bit there. And it doesn't look as though anything's connected to it. So I'd say, well, let's bother. Anybody else think the same thing? I think that's a really good idea. So we'll leave that and go around this way where we haven't been. Oh! Get the vicious Atronac. See if we can plant this on his nod. So I don't really want to use the axe, but since I haven't got enough magicka to progress. The Nether, let's try the Nether tunnels. I'll get a cup of tea. Oh. Right. Oh, God. It's quicker to just batter them. Saves going through a long list of potions, isn't it? That's what I do. That's what I do. I go for the quick stops and I go, look, how can I solve this puzzle? I could go in, find a potion, dispel it, you know, or silence them, but you know, just go in and whack them. Saves a lot of, you know, nice and short for you. So I'm doing it on your behalf. I just click that, nothing happens. Agility, I don't need agility. I'm the most angelic person I know. Right, am I going the right way? I am. Okay, another one of those fantabulous mazes. Just checking that one. Right, let's go in very carefully here. Beautiful lighting, of course. What deathly enemies are there here? So that one was as slow as the text in the game, isn't it? Oh, there's a gigantic hole. So I presume, going by past experience, that we have to go down a hole. Although, first of all, we get the fleshy pod. For 7, are you kidding me? Right, okay, down the hole. Right, gently though, gently. In a bunch, in a bunch. Right, okay, there's something down there. I say let's blast it while we're up. What is up there? Right, and then, you know, if I had a bow, I'd whip that down there. But no, he doesn't have a clue what I'm doing. Have I got any, what do I call it, stones? Well, I don't think I've got any welcome. Oh, I've got to pick them up. Oh, Vala stones. Okay, well, I just do it from the back. I refuse to go down there and hit him. No, I won't. Hack and slash our way to victory. It's the quickest way. There's probably another hole, isn't there? Right, how do I get to that lower section? Oh, we could be in the lower section already. I think I've gone round, down. I'm in the lower. Am I in the lower section? I think it's. I think that's why they've got. Maybe that's why they got these little cutouts. It's their lower sections. Could be what that is. Anyway, which way do I go? So I'd say. Let's go all the way around there, all the way around here, around there. Could have already done that, of course, but you know, it seems to fill it in ahead of time, which is great because I like that about a map. You know, if you don't do little bits, just unlock a whole lot of them all in one go. Well done, Bethesda. They're not as dumb as I thought. But extremely intelligent. Well, they did make this game. They can't be all bad, can they? Well, I can't wait that long. So for the sake of peace and joy to mankind, I'll just get rid of them. Thus saving me edges and anything out. And that goes into another Oblivion cave, which could be where I came from, but I got a feeling I came in there. So I'm going to turn the option down. I know what you're saying, go down there, Ray, go down. Now go here first, because there's new enemies to slay. It's nearly Christmas, so no, you shouldn't be doing that. Obliteration time, and then just get the final plunger. Right, okay, let's switch to the other weapon. Finish off me nuts. There we are. Clean slate. Where can I put that? Throw it on the floor. Alright, let me check on the chat. Although with only one down the way, ball could be a bit difficult. Back foul demons, yeah. Well said, Key. You just wash this down.
Here. You could use some spell absorb, I think.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. My idea is let's kill them as quick as possible.
Sustain if nothing else.
Alright, I'll do it. I had loads of spells that used to drain. In fact, I did have something. I don't know whether it was a potion or a special item where it drained loads of things just by doing one thing.
Has like 35% on it.
Really? I don't use shields though. I think that's the only downside
And
to
some
that
rings
whole
that you
shield.
get from randomly generated dungeons.
Yeah. Now what I found when I first played it is everything I needed to kind of get through the game, although I didn't complete it, but I did the main mission. I could just pick up, which I thought was brilliant. Because I never needed to make, because it didn't seem to me like you could make anything or enchant weapons or anything. So I thought, oh well, I can't do all that stuff. Then I'll just use whatever tools come into my back pocket, and it seemed to work out okay. Right, let's go back to that other place since we've practically gone round in a circle. So I think we've explored this whole bit. If anybody thinks I've missed anything, well, jolly well shout out, Ray, you've missed something, and I'll go back. All right, I'll just double check on the way out, like that. Yeah. Now, if that ends up to where I was, it does. I'm surprised at my own logic there. So yeah, we seem to have done that. So it looks like we've been all the way around the mulberry bush. I'm not quite sure how to get into that bit, but it could be going through this door that we're about to go in now. That's my best bet at the moment, because it says it's going into a cave, which isn't outside, because otherwise it would say the Oblivion Waste. Mark my words. Right, okay, cave into a new area, which will come out in the other area. Right, first of all, very mysterious, isn't it? Right, no way to go that way. I like them there's just one way to go, you don't have to think it then, do you? Right, let's see. Right, I just said I was going to... Yeah, let me just try that out, what you just said about an absorb 7 points. I don't think 7 points is going to win me any awards, is it? 25%. Drain Magicka. All we've got to do is hope there's a mage there, otherwise we're wasting our time. So I'll put that one, I'll adopt that one and put it in there. Alright? And then let's see if there's any others that we can also put in there. Let's see if we can queue up a couple. Spell absorption, 15. I don't like 15. So I don't call absorb maximal. I don't call 7 points maximal. Alright, I know it's 20 seconds, but damage Magicka. I mean, I'll tell you what, that would severely damage them, wouldn't it? But I'm looking for what you suggested. Summon Dramora. I'll tell you what, that would come in handy, wouldn't it? Let's do Summon a Dramora. Let's mix it up a bit, shall we? Right, which one should we do first? I'll do them. Right, it all depends what we come up against. Because obviously, if it's a mage, we'll do that one. If it's not a mage, then it might be a waste of time. Right, so a little go around here, grab that root. Grab that root. See, take my safety first approach. I'm going to go this way. I did it nice and quick and efficiently there without really thinking, you know, no long pauses, no 10 seconds while I digest it. I'm trying to be a little bit quicker. I'm not really, I'm just saying that. So I just go for the central region now. I know it's a little bit off track for me, and usually I'm going around the edges first, but you know, fed up trimming the edges. Very interesting so far. Tempted by up there, aren't you? A little bit. I think I've already been up there. Yes, I think I have. I've already been up there. But what's down here? Let's probe ever deeper. I can't see any shapes. Ah, a shape. Right, okay, so let's try this. Let's summon a Dramora, shall we? Right, Dramora, I summon thee. Alright, if you'd like to sort that out, I'll just stand back here and take photographs. He's using brute force, so I'm thinking, you know, there's no point in using the dream magical one. Right, it seems to have taken care of business. Battle of the Titans, yes. Right, take that, Mr. Daedroth. God bless you, sir. God, look at that. Beautifully evade there. Wendy, fleet of foot. How do you do the dodge? I forgot how to do dodge, is it? Oh, it's like that. Oh, yeah, excellent. Oh, look at this. Oh, that. Oh, hey, do you mind? Hey. All right. Okay, now I might need some. Right, okay, let's have a look. See what we'll do. Don't panic. Oh, I'll be all right in a minute. Flashbolt. Not interested in flashbolts. Dispel. A heat blast. Going for a heat blast. Right, heat blast. Skapoof. And a kiss-poof. Not really doing much, that heat blast, is it? Alright, forget that one. No heat blast. Why didn't it stay on there? It's because I pressed the wrong button. Dispel. Heroism. I'll tell you what, we'll try Ice Blast. Is that on touch? Why do I keep pressing that wrong button? On target. Alright, on target. Ice Blast. I may have hit him though. Okay, but just hack it then. Hack it. Hack. I don't know, was that, I may have been successful on the other one. Right. Anybody disorientated? I am. Right, I'm going to go around there and just go to about there. Hope you don't mind if I do that. I just want to see if I've missed anything. Right in the back here. Right, okay. No. Okay, carry on then. I sort of have a quick look, that was all. Right, then we go back to where we were, which was down here. But first of all, we're going to back up slightly, because I see an alternative method here, which is to go to my right. Right, okay. And possibly left or right. I'm going to go left. Good. You're doing well, Wendy. Thank you, Ray. Tremendous ventriloquism, isn't it? What am I saying? That's Wendy, isn't it? Is that you, Wendy? Yes, Ray. There you are. Wendy sat right next to me. She's pulling all the shots. I'm just commentating. You don't believe me, do you? Alright, I'll tell the truth, it was a lie. I'll come clean. Right, okay, I'm saying we've reached the end of that. Oh, I meant to go around that bit. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I lost my senses. Right, let's go down into the depths. At least there's nothing to pick up. I don't have to keep stopping, do I? Right, it's probably another hole leads down into, you know, some lava. I probably fell down that many times the first time. Right, okay. A villain there. Let's sort out the villain. Right, legendary soul trap. Spellers. I mean, he's
One
not
good
frozen
thing
spell.
about this Elder Scrolls over Skyrim is that you can soul catch your own summoned creatures. By the way, have you checked Azure?
I mean, can you do that in Skyrim now? Have I checked Azura lately? No, I haven't. Right, okay, I'll do Azura. I'll check Azura now. It's got a greater soul gem in it. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I'll tell you what. We'll recharge that. Thanks for reminding me. Right, legendary magic address here. We haven't really come across anybody from magic yet, so we'll go with the let's blast them thingies. Although let's go to magic, go to the blasted one, and then that cuts short our look through, doesn't it? A dire wound. It's not much, is it? A dire wound, you ruffian, you roughy ruffian. Knock yourself out, Jimmy. Right, you can finish yourself off. Right, am I facing in the same direction? Almost. There's the pot. I'm just thinking, you know, there's not many pods, is there? Drain Magica, we'll have that one. Anybody pick up these bones? I mean, has anybody done that? Oh, I'll collect bones, man, it'd be useful. Nobody did that? Okay. Okay, well, we've been down that way, there's nothing there. Right, let's see if we can get round here and go back to where we were. Alright, so hope you're all enjoying it. Don't forget to hit that if you want to see more of Oblivion, don't you? So the way of guaranteeing that success is to keep on watching and keep on liking to the channel. Because, you know, hints and tips by the second here. All you people out there go, cool, Ray's 100% of that, and he found all those items. I missed all that. See if I've done you any service at all. Think about subscribing to the channel.
I prefer summoned Dremerers in Skyrim. The ones in Oblivion kinda just stood around when summoned.
Well, that's because, well, they will stand around. They only do something when you're under attack. But of course you knew that. So they, you know, they will stand around. Obviously. Right, okay, do we continue on through this? I'll tell you what, this cave is proven some kind of living nightmare, isn't it? The scratch paths, that. What I want to know is, when you go in there it says there's a cave, and then when you get in there it says there's the fume vaults. But it said an Oblivion Cave and went in, but now it's called the fume vault. That's the one thing that's baffled me about this whole process. But everything else I'm cool with. Right, another spider person. Don't like you, but I don't like spider persons. What did I select? A flaming tempest. What's a flashbolt do? Nothing. Right. Oh, hang on. I want something, you know, like one of the, you know, when he's flashbolt 20. It's not much, is it? Dispel. Heroism. That's legendary soul trap. Movement.
That's why I preferred Storm Atronach in Oblivion.
Yeah, Storm Atronach were pretty good, yeah. I could sever Magica. I'm not sure severing Magica. Let's go into the magical realms. I experimented a lot more on my first play. I threw loads of stuff at things, but I've kind of learned to weed out the ones I thought, well, I didn't really need it, so I'll stuff it. Excuse my vernacular. Right, okay, Miss Spider Friend. Spider Friend.
Silence.
Silence, yeah, silence. I usually just go in there and hit the hell out of them. And try and stop them from silencing me. Sometimes I'll make it, sometimes I don't. It's, you know, I just sprawl the dice. You know, just like Baldur's Gate. Or that did seem to ignore my dice every time I threw it.
Never mind. True.
So if you want to see my Baldur's Gate seriously bad attempt at managing Baldur's Gate. You know, I'm a little bit. You know, I'm a little bit behind the times on D&D, so that's kind of why I found that really tough to continue. Is I did like the weird angles. I'm more of a first-person RPG, you know, with all the trimmings. So, you know, but I'd love to go back to that. If I can work out how to do that, I'll go back to it. Daughter loves that game. Well, your daughter loves that game, yeah. She's obviously got more brains than I have then. I think if I'd have played that in my 20s or 30s, I think I could have got done all right. It could have all sunk in, you know. I could have used that well, but you know, this age, trying to use a brain and a roll of the dice. I mean, my brain is just, you know, as a roll of the dice. It's like, am I going to get a good thought or a no? That's nothing like what you should do, Ray. Right, we'll go out there in a minute. Mark that one for future reference. It's probably going to go back to where it was. Or it could take us to a new area of the Oblivion map. Oblivion Gate map. Right, okay, another sad case. Let's try the shocking revulsion. Let's see which is worse. It doesn't show his health, so I have no idea what effect that had. And that's my biggest issue with the old goals. Why can't they have lovely health bars for each individual so that I know what this is? Because I've no idea what it is until I get really close and choose him.
Hunter.
Okay, bargain hunter. Yeah, I'm into bargain hunting. Well, okay, so you know you can't do much when you can't fire off a shot, you know, because there's all this crunch. So it's probably why they go with mage the first time. Although when I played it first time, I just picked a thing and just went with it.
No howdy hunter. Did you see Rune's
Hello
last
hunter.
God of War review?
Hunter 890. Hunter 890. Hunter 890.
Howdy NJ.
Howdy. Howdy hunter. How are you? We're trying to 100% as much as we can. I'm trying to shorten that, the 100% in, because we've kind of, you know, these Oblivion Gates can be a little bit samey. So I might do a little bit less of the 100% in all the Oblivion Gates, because you probably don't need to go to every single.
Howdy everyone.
So yeah, howdy. Thanks for coming in on the stream. I'll say your name at the end and thank you for coming in. All right. Right, I just got to work my way back to that gateway, which escapes me for the moment. All right, hang on. Which way is it? Up there? I think it's up there. Right, okay. So we're trying to succeed in this game, and if I possibly can, I'll get as close to 100% as possible. So that's what we're trying to achieve. Perfection. And so far, I'm playing this better than when I played the original and never finished it. So in that way, I seem to be picked a better class this time. The trouble is I keep running out of, you know, stamina, well, magicka to be able to throw me spells, but I'm kind of using scrolls as a way of supplementing that and making it, giving me a little bit more time. I don't know what's the best thing against this. Anybody know?
Their Rune's last God of War franchise will be Christianity, and Jesus will be one to end Curse Kratos.
Well, that'd be a hell of a game, wouldn't it? Well, let's hope the Christians aren't upset by that. That's the only downside of it. Oh dear. Right, okay. Vicious enemy and new area, which eventually could lead us to the correct place that we need to go, which we presume is the central area. But they are not connected. So my view is, if it's not connected to the outside bits, we don't need to do anything in the outside bits to unlock the you know, the main area. So the fire seems to work well against these things, don't they? So I'll just go in there and clobber him, because, or I could just let him hit me, because they seem to take terrible damage just by hitting me, because I have this ability to reflect damage backwards. Which
There's
was
some theory about Sister of Fate and Image Freaking Mage in God of War 2, if I remember.
In some theory about Sister of Fate and Image Freaking Mage. I don't know about that. Must admit, I don't know about that. I'll tell you what, I've got God of War. I have played God of War. I did stream it, but I found it was I couldn't work out how to upgrade. If you played God of War, Hunter, can you give me some advice on how to play it? Because I find it just too difficult. I started off okay, and I thought, well, this isn't too bad. I'm doing all right. I've got a couple of extra things, maybe slightly stronger. But I couldn't seem to progress after that, so I had to turn it down to the, down to the next level, down from default. And I even found that difficult. So, because every time I found something, it wasn't as powerful as the thing I was wearing before. So I couldn't work out how to upgrade stuff in it. Right, hang on, just trying to think of something to take here.
I played God of War old ones. I am terrible in hard mode hack and slash game.
Okay, right, okay. But you played the old ones. Yeah, I'm not too bad at hack and slash. Yeah, if you want to see me hacking and slashing to success, watch Shadow of War. I got a mostly full playthrough of that. But I'm not trying to make you watch that, of course. Right, hang on, triangle gets that right. Right, let me just see if I can do something to boost that refilling of my magicka. Strong potion of magicka would go a long way, wouldn't it? But I seem to run out of these all the time. I'm trying to complete Vector Man now. Vector Man and Baldur's Gate 1. So I don't know if I played the earlier Baldur's Gates, to be honest. If so, it was a long time ago, probably. So I dabbled in all kinds of games, and until other games came along and took my focus away. So I didn't always finish the games. Right, then I'm going to fortify my magicka, which could create a lot of effects, like it fortifies my magicka, restores magicka, damages my health by 1 point, but I don't care, and it could dispel. That's probably a little bit too much, isn't it? I'll probably keel over. Right, let's see. Something. I don't think willpower does anything. Plus it's crummy. But yeah,
it's a lot of fun. I would like same game Baldur's Gate 1, but with gameplay Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, right. Thank you for your input on that. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it looks fantastic. A bit I played, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I must admit, I was like, God, this game's cool. But I don't know, I kept falling into traps every 5 seconds. So, yeah, I kind of didn't go quite so well as I hoped. Right, okay. Well, I thought that would do enough to finish this guy off. Let's just finish him off. Well, hello, Mr. Hunter and the Hunter there. He's hunting me, Hunter. What do you think are our chances of getting us out of this? What will this do? Magicka drain. Magicka drain? Is it? No? No? Right. Dab back! Vicious Zivali! Says Wendy. No sign of panic whatsoever. Right, meat cleaver, that'll do. Right, okay, panic's over. I'm either panicking or I'm doing everything perfectly beautifully. It's a fine line.
I only played Baldur's Gate 1. Never played others because a lot expensive in my region.
Oh.
But what I see really worth it.
Yeah, apparently it's sensational. Yeah. What I'm so looking forward to play that, but I couldn't get used to the weird isometric. I kind of went off isometric games a long time ago, so it's kind of that. Plus the you have to move them. It's like controlling arm. Which I did used to like at one point. Controlling armors, telling them where to go, all that kind of stuff. I used to like all that stuff, but I find that a little bit challenging as old age crept in. Well, let's try the Red Nash tunnels. Did I go in any Red Nash tunnels? I think I went in the. Oh, did I go in there? I don't know where I went. We'll soon find out. I should have gone sneakily there. Right, we're sneaking now. Right, okay, this is a new place. Right. Oh, vicious enemy! Right, okay. Right, and keep out of his way. Pop round the corner and wallop him. There you are. He also bounced off me at the same time. Okay.
But honestly, really hard play games. Mega Drive Sega.
Sega? Right, it's a Dremora Valka Squad thingy there. I don't like those. So we're going to have to throw something controversial at him. Movement mastery. What's psychotic? No, that's not very good, is it? Rebuke undead. What's that do? Turn undead. He's not. I don't know. Is he undead? Telekinesis. Right. There's nothing on that. Let's try the touch one. See if there's anything. You know, can I charm him? Cold touch. It's not cold touch enough. Can I like turn him into jelly?
My favorite was Gold Axe, and Phantasy Star 2 is a lot harder to complete hard mode.
Cool, yeah, I've heard of both of those. I don't know if I played them, but yeah, back in the old days, isn't it? Eh? Hey! Right, I'm gonna absorb his health. Leech. Right, I'm gonna put away my things. I can do it twicely. Look at that. Leech. Alright, that wasn't quite so good, was it? Oh, I don't have enough magic. Oh, what a shame. Right, okay, I'm out of magicka now. So we'll do this one. My quick method of getting to the best ones. Although it could be a long way down the list. I'll tell you what, I'll go with a damage health. I feel like giving him a good clob. Although I've probably got to equip.
I am from Generation Z, so I am little young, giving try other games before I was born.
Oh yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, it was bad luck. What great games are about now? What have we got now? Microtransactions. I was lucky it was there at the birth of the whole equilibrium. It was wow, what happened there? He totally went and disappeared. Although he could be behind me. What hit me then? He's sneaking up behind me. Right, okay, I don't know your attitude, son. You shouldn't be firing off those to do. No, don't get like that. It's no need to get aggressive. I got a good mind to hit him with one of these. But as soon as it's
what
useless.
What was first game when you were young? I remember my first was Pokemon Red.
My first one? I think my first one was Ping. Was Pong. Pong was, you know, bricks, little brick bouncy ball bricks. You know, move the little thing up and down. You know, boing boing.
I remember Red.
Remember that one? Yeah, that was my first game. I was there at the start of the computer revolution.
And Pong.
So yeah, Pong. Yeah, all those lovely things. Bit out of date now, but still, those
Pong
were days.
never played it.
Pong, you never play. You ought to try it. Best. It's better than half of the games that come out today, to be honest. No bugs in it, first of all. I mean, that's the main selling point of it. I think is there's no bugs in it whatsoever. It's fantastic. It's complicated. You know, you have quick reflexes, willpower. You know, but you know, it takes an age to master. But you know, 5 minutes to learn. Right, okay, I've got nothing then. Nothing in my magic box that can get me out of this sorry state of affairs. I'm going to change to that one. I dare you to hit me, youngster. For every time you hit me, you shall die. Watch him. Oh. Alright, who fired that one off? It's a vicious spider crept up behind me, you vicious spiderling. I was in the middle of a seance then. Alright, I wasn't in the middle of a seance, I was just saying that. I'd sell that. Take that. I'm going to take all of this. Second thoughts. Right, I'm just going to repair all this stuff first. Wait, right here. Hang on. It's a very confusing system, isn't it? I think I've done it upside down. So R repair hammer. R, repair hammer. Right. Okay. We need one. One is all we need. It's unbreakable. Pity you just can't keep your finger on it and it does it all in one go, isn't it? That would, you know, be cool. Look at that gigantic cheese hammer. I know what you're saying. Oh, you can't move now, right? What the hell are you going to do now? Well, I have to drop something. Right, first we'll... That's probably a bad idea. Right, let's put the greaves on. And let's put something a little bit more feminine on. There we are. Right, we've got the Amulet of Axes, of course, which reflects 30%, 33% of damage back, and also fortifies my blunt weapon. So I haven't found anything better than this so far. Right, we're gonna drop one of these. It'll have to be that one. That does upset me. Okay, right, we're carrying on forward. Slowly but surely we're going forward.
Make sure she has pants.
What a brilliant idea. How do you go and see if you've got any pants? I do have pants. And I have 600, if I have 660 I know I've got all my gear on. Because, you know, that's my maximum carry weighty with my feathery objects. Right, I'm going to go down there first before continuing.
Thumbs up, medium light skin tone.
Okay. Okay, please give me some sorcery potions. I don't need health ones, I've got about 1 million of those and I never use them. Because I'm so indestructible. I hope. So far I've been pretty well indestructible, apart from, you know, when I get about 20 people all on me at once, then I'll take a slight amount of damage, but that's easily cured. So, so far I can't remember the last time I ever needed a potion. How I became so indestructible, I'll never know. I mean, I just went with a build and that was it, and hope for the best. Some say it was a master stroke. Some say it's just a lucky old devil. I don't know, it could be a little bit of intelligence involved in there, I don't know. Oh, it just looks like a dead end, doesn't it? Sort of. Ah, it leads to an end gate. Well, I was sorely wrong there, because that looked like a blocked wall there, so I didn't think I'd get past it. Okay, more enemies. See? I can see the enemies. I find this very useful. It allows me to set up my shots and take aim. Aha! Now comes the time where we could drain something. Right, okay, let's use this now. Magicka. Right, okay, can we drain things off of this person? Hang on, let me do that. Do that. Right, and we go down into the lecherous section. Right, down into here. Right, to this area. Let's see if we can, you know, we can devour it. We can devour hell. That's not very much. It's 7 points. That's not maximal in any way, shape, or form. Major sever. I don't want that one. That's damage. I mean, I wouldn't mind damage as a manager because he wouldn't really do anything. But I'm seeing if I could, like, you know, drain magic out of him. 120 points. Only on touch, though. Alright, we're going to touch him up. Right, I'm going to put away the weapon as well.
Absorb is when you add to your character.
Did you just see that? I just decided to flick across there after I beautifully set all this up, and then it flicked across and hit the wrong one. Right, which one was it? Well, I'll tell you what, let's drain all of those from him. Yeah, let's drain. Oh, I am gonna. Oh, I thought I was in with the shout then. Oh, I was draining magic off of him, really. A bit pointless, really, considering. I'll just get out of the way a second. So yeah, we're kind of always hampered by this. You know, we can't do anything because, you know. Does that not work? So I've always got to keep doing this all the time. It's very annoying. I have to keep going into this thing every time I throw a spell. I've got to go in here and do another one. It's a little bit. It's the weakest point of the game. If anybody knows how to get around that weakest point of the game, please let me know, because I don't know how to give myself more magicka quicker. I've tried fortifying stuff, which seems to work, but it seems like having a second one seems to have a better benefit. So I'm going to try and find a second one. Anything? A weak potion of sorcery, and that as well. I'll try doing that, see if that does anything. I don't know what that did. What? Take that! Oh, faithless one! Don't you call me a dog? Did anybody think that sounded a bit like a dog to me? I don't like dogs. Well, I do like dogs. Or is there anything behind me? No. Right, what's this weapon then? A claymore.
Maybe try absorb magic to add to your pool as you fight.
Yeah, I did that just now. I just did absorb. I think I did. I think I tried absorbing his magicka, which was a partial success. But I haven't got enough of those absorb things. I have got some spells to absorb, but I crafted them and didn't realise that I didn't have enough magicka to throw them. So you could say I got slightly wrong there. It does seem to be going up quite quick now, which is beautiful. I'm using a lower class of spell, which might mean... Actually, it might be better to throw a load of little ones, as opposed to one gigantic big one. Actually, that might be better, because it's more focused, isn't it? It's more focused on the one thing, instead of everything in the vicinity. So actually, that might be a better way to go. Got potion of sorcery, excellent. Right, okay. Have we been through this entire sector? I think we came in here. Then we went up there. So I think we've done this. Anybody remember where I came in? Hang on. Let me just check. Let's see if it's possible for me to just see where I came in there. Although apparently it's not showing that at all, so I don't know what's the point. I thought it has this seek thing where you could like seek. I want to find out where I started. And anybody know where I came in, top or bottom? Alright, we'll forget that. Honestly, I can't remember if I came in this one or that one, because they both say the same things. Anybody know? I think I'm going to take a wild stab as I came in there first and then end up here. So I'm going to go with this. If it's a completely different area, then at least I know I've done the right thing. So I'll drink that tea. Is this a different area? Well, there's one way of finding out.
I think you're right.
I think I'm right. Okay, I came in there. And I came out there. Okay, brilliant. Right, is there any way of going forward? I noticed it's probably taking a little bit too long on this, Ray. Lucky I saw that coming. There's a tower down there. Sheer drop there. I think I'll leave that one. Sheer drop. Right, just have a quick look around the area. And we'll make our way swiftly down there. Past the pile of rocks. Oh, walk straight into the dado. Well, I'll have to hack it out with him. Hack it. Yeah, take that. And there he goes. Yeah, one block. 30% of his damage is killed him. Beautiful reflective powers. It's the power of the woman. The mind of RayRay Awesome and the power of the woman combined created this hybrid character which can shatter all enemies as long as he has a good load of healthiness. Axe comes in handy because we are Battlemage, so we have an axe out as well. I have an amulet called the Amulet of Axes as well, which I think is very appropriate. Right, stop swinging there. Don't you conjure anything. Don't you conjure. Did I go temporarily paralytic there? Don't you swear. Yeah! Says Wendy. I swear Wendy's getting more butchered by the second. Right, any of these I should pick up? See, we could go for that. Right, let's check our inventory. Oh, we're not giving us much, is it? 27. Well, I'm going to go with the Daedric boots. I have to leave the £500 hammer. Right. I think we're going that way. Let me just double check. Yep. Okay, so we could go up there. This could take a long time doing this, couldn't it? Aha! Skaplunge. Anybody hate spiders? Evil mistress, be gone with thee, says Wendy. Shelob shall not take me. I think there's a little bit of Eowyn creeping into this character. An Orcus Cirrus? No thank you. You cannot be serious. Mortal Worlds of John McEnroe, the British tennis player. Bar Bjorn Borg was far better. And he was cooler. But John McEnroe, I hugely respect him.
Spider's okay in the yard.
Spider's okay in the yard. You know, John McEnroe, you know, foul-mouthed, but I'll give him that because he's a great tennis player. Right then, are we getting anywhere closer to our goal? I've no idea. All roads lead to nowhere in this. We seem to be coming up to the main shkebab. Right, this is a new sector. It is a new sector. Will this lead up into the Great Rome? Rome? Well, Rome wasn't built in a day. Right, so I think we'll pick up that one, leave the Mithril Gravits and head to the main challenge. Okay, but first, I think we've done enough of this area. I mean, I've kind of, you know, we could go into this area, but it's probably a load of horrible crunginess. So I think we'll just go straight for the searingly handsome, gigantic gateway.
All roads lead to Rome. Check apparel.
Check apparel. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I was thinking of checking my apparel. Beat me to it. Right, press it again. Press that one. Go up to repair. Because, you know, I take small amounts of damage, but, you know, I just repair it. I don't actually take much damage. Have anybody noticed my damage? My, you know, it goes down, but by the time the next enemy comes along, it's gone back up. Unless there's, you know, 20, you know, so if there's probably 3 or more, I might take a little bit of damage, but it quickly fills in. So I think we're doing pretty good, you know. I don't know how I fashioned this tremendously attractive character, but damage is doing good. Yeah, the damage is, yeah, I wish I could do more damage. Well, first time I played, I had some weapons with some good damage on. and I'm not quite getting such good ones this time. But it's probably because I was trying all different weapons when I first played it, whereas this one I seem to have heavily restricted myself. Looking back, I'm beginning to wonder if that was a good idea. A lot of money we got, isn't it? Right, okay, first of all we have a look around the area. Hope we don't set off everybody up above. Right, there's our first enemy. We're going to give him a finger. We're going to give him a good fingering. We're going to finger, follow up with a second finger if we possibly can. Right, is there any of those things that recharges your health? Don't go that way because you'll have another guy on you. Right, okay, we're going to thrust this deeply down his cervix. Sorry, I shouldn't have said cervix. How did that come into my head? Daedra Heart. Alright, well that's a success so far. Right, is there a magical healing wand in here? Oh dear, the shocking Civilai from Transylvania. Right, I'll just let him knock himself out. Oh, I took a little bit of damage there. You see that? See how I didn't take any damage there? Hello? What caused that rippling effect there? Okay. A couple of blows and suddenly I've got to repair all my stuff again. Didn't last long. I must get some heavy armour. But then I won't be able to go around then. This is why 99% of people use light armour in this game. It's good. It's a good one, isn't it? For, you know, wearing out your buttons, isn't it? Right, how far did we get anyway? Did we get more than 10 yards? Oh dear, there's a spiderling there. I'll just knock that out. Back, foul creature! Go back from whence I came. Good King Wenceslas, let's look down on the feast of Stephen. Shoved it right. Oh, getting vicious in my old age. Right then. It's the rending. I'll tell you what, let's go into the rending holes. Now, unfortunately, I haven't seen anything to refill my health or anything like that. Let's go in the rending holes and see what's in the rending holes. Because next we go into the rending holes and then we go to the other holes, followed by lots of other holes. I think the next one is the Dark Salvation, and then you have the no, not Dark Salvation. What's the one before? Oh yeah, Sigilius or Silius or whatever it is. Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it? Right, back off, back off, back off. Wait for that to refill. Right. What have you got to say for yourself, Zamora? You kin martyr, you. Pathetic. Be ashamed of yourself. Me, a woman, can take thee down so comfortably. What does the world come into? Hey you, fire breath. I will blast this so far up your orifice. I'll have to staff. Might make me encumbered, that's any trouble. Right, where's my... I want my sorcery potions, thank you. What? Detect life? I don't need that one. Eyes of Midnight? I don't need that one. I don't need any of those. It's pathetic. In fact, could I have... No, that's rubbish. Right, okay, how far do we get? 2 inches. Right. I may have to drop something now. Oh dear, it'll have to be that one. And another one. Right, what can we drop? 2. Right, first of all, we'll put a potion on it.
Check Azura.
A strong potion of sickness. Right, do that one. Check Azura, okay. Alright. Azura. This soul gem is empty. Okay, right, change weapons. Right, right, I've got to think this through a minute. I want to put something on my blade. I think I've already put something on, but I want to do a strong potion of feather just to see me through the next half hour. Right, that creep. Right, I'm coming into the next section. Oh, lust. Every now and again, yeah, she comes across all lustful. Well, straight into the Dark Salvation then. Seem to have bypassed a lot of stuff there. Alright, you slam that door. Right, go careful. Spinning blades. Right, up there. I take it is up there. I know what you're saying, you're not shortcutting it, Ray, are you? It's a possibility. Because, hello there. I thought I could finger them, but you know, like do an explosive finger.
At Oblivion I played as a mage and used invisibility spell.
Did you, Thanos? Well done. You played as a mage, used invisibility spell. Excellent. I'll tell you what, that's top draw. That is. I'm not in the. You know, becoming. I'm only doing the invisible stuff, or like being sneakiness at the moment. But I'm concentrating on magic as my primary weapon, and then following up with an axe to finish them off and collect souls. So basically, that's kind of what we're doing. But it sounds like you've got a terrific build there. Howdy, Thanos. Yeah, I've written you down, Thanos. So thanks for coming in and you know making this worth playing. Daedra heart and a crummy sword. What surprises me is how rubbishy weapons they are. Very rubbishy, aren't they? I know it's a technical term, probably befuddle a lot of you. Oh, I was trying to creep up on him. That failed, didn't it? Blast thee, my hearty! Wendy used to be, what do you call it? You know, a pirate. That's it. I used to be a pirate. I may as well gobble that up. Right then. It's a hell of a lot of shortcutting you're doing here. I sense another creature inside there. I'm very tempted to open that door. And will it open and we have Nether on the screen? Because that'd be nice, wouldn't it? God, don't get that very often, do you? Oh, okay, let's what do you think? Explosion or I think this one's done a pretty good job, isn't it? Oh, I'll let him stew on that for a minute.
Oblivion I played more was Bard is really good.
Oblivion I played more was what you played as a barge. A bard, sorry, I meant to say bard, I ended up saying barge. I think you can see the funny side of that, can't you? Barge. Sometimes I wonder if I've got any sense at all. Right, I just want to go into the beyond areas. You know, I may not 100% this now, because these can be a little bit depressing at times, can't they? Oceanic journey, why not? Alright, so we've kind of been into this area now. 100% is it, so we can just go back through there, through the clean sweep, and then go back here. Got a trap there. Right, and then we'll ink our way into the next section, which should lead up.
2 World 2 Bard is more profitable. You play songs and make business with Merchant Guild.
Yeah, Is that two worlds? I have heard of that. Yeah. In fact, I don't know if I've played that. I probably haven't played it. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you get these little things which just like whirl around and throw lightning bolts, throw firebolts at you, which is a little bit rude, isn't it? Right, I'm going to chop him down. Take that. Take all his lovely potions. I'd love to have that root and that lovely staff there, but we can't take any more. I can't take any more, and you can't get rid of these. You know, no matter how hard you hit these things, it won't dismantle them. So they can nibble away at you just when you thought, you know, there was nothing else to. Let's just go into the lust keep. Okay. Sorry.
I played Two Worlds when it first came out on Xbox 360. It was a pretty complex game for its time. You could trap dragons in that game, lol.
Really? Yeah, I can't remember if I played that. I'd love to give that a go, to be honest. That's because Wendy's a bit of a goer.
Howdy, no clue you.
Howdy, no clue. Good, I got somebody who's got the same mind as me. Hello, no clue. Thanks for coming in, no clue. Have you come in because you have no clue how to play this game and you'd like a little, a couple of tips? No, what's that? No clue rat. I put the little rat there at the end. For some reason I get the little bits at the end for some reason. So hello, no clue. So yeah, we're kind of.
Have you ever played Half-Life 2 and Fear Zero?
I have played that. Yeah, funny you should ask that. But yeah, I've played. I haven't played Fear.
Two World 1 never played it. Only second one.
You only played a second time. Okay, Hunter. Right. Thanks very much. Yeah, I played Half-Life 2 because I had the orange box thing. So I had Half-Life 1 and 2, I think, and not long ago, not just a couple of weeks ago, I bought Half-Life Alyx because I got a new PC, and I tried it out just for the first 10 minutes. It was me just picking up stuff and throwing it on the floor just to see if it worked, and it seemed to be working.
Believe
but I haven't got back to it yet.
2006 original Oblivion and beat it several times, including expansions. I also own Remastered Oblivion, but haven't.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's wonderful news. Well done. Hang on, we just for some reason it hadn't come up yet.
I also played original Oblivion and Skyrim.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. Well done. Well done, Hunter. I'll tell you, I played the original as well. Hang on. Why has my screen gone? Hang on, I think
I still play original Oblivion.
You still, yeah, I still play it now. And for some reason, I can't get this. This thing has gone sideways for some reason. I can't seem to get it to go back the proper way. Hang on, have I got the rotation thing on? I think I accidentally hit the. Yeah, if everybody that's come in, you could hit that like button as well. You know. But yeah, I played the original Oblivion, but I did about 80 quests. Yeah, just about 80, or could have been 90 at the most, and did like 200 locations. But I never finished it. I finished the main quest, but I wasn't able to finish all the quests because I couldn't work them out sometimes. You know, I couldn't work out, you know, because it didn't point me in the right direction. So I kind of sometimes, you know, left it to go on and do another one. Then I couldn't do that one, so I went on to another one. So I had lots of unfinished quests. So I never got to. But in this one, we are forging ahead, and we're going to try and do this properly. But this time, as a kind of battle mage, as opposed to a raw sword and shield, cut and thrust.
I played more was mage in Dragon Age and Dark Souls.
All that kind of stuff. Get back, you vicious spiderling! I hope they come out. Yeah, so do I. So do I. And we do all the way there. No clue. I would like a. Don't argue with me. Well, I'm just going to hack and slash it a minute so I can have a proper discussion. But that's what Wendy looks like, by the way. Right, let's just get back to what you were saying. It's far more important than what you mean.
Another try, but that game kicks my ass.
Yeah, Well, I'll tell you what, no clue. I went in with it, and as you put it, it kicked my ass. But I persevered with it, and I'm on about 42 episodes in, and I'm getting toward the end part of the game, and nobody thought
is going to make
nobody thought I could get that far.
If you're waiting for the best you can is remaster Fallout 3 and New Vegas.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye on that one, Hunter. I would like to, do the Morrowind in the Skyrim engine. So Skywind. So I want that one. I also want Sky Oblivion. Definitely, I'm getting that when it comes out. Because when I played it the first time, although I didn't finish it, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's my favourite game at the time. So I'm looking forward to all those being remastered. I hope they do remaster it. I would like Skyrim remastered. Whether it's Unreal Engine 5 or Creation Engine 3, I would like Skyrim to be remastered because I'll buy that as well. But don't give up no clue on...
I did see the Skiblivion/Skiwind projects.
Yeah.
Should be really cool to see when it finally comes out.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out this year. So it was supposed to be coming out by the end of last year, but they delayed it because internally there was a feeling, there's too many things that we got to sort out before we can release it. Or the man in charge, he kind of wanted to get it out by last year, but in the end he relented and realised, yeah, we have to do a bit more. So they've kind of delayed it, which is great because I want it to come out and not be buggy, and I want it to be good. And it's going to be better than this. It's going to be better than this version. It won't look quite as good, but it's still look good because they're going to redo all the areas are going to be improved upon, so it's going to have real good stuff in it. So I'm looking at both, Sky Oblivion, Skywind. I like to play all of those. So yeah, I also would like Fallout 3 remaster as well. But Elden Ring, keep persevering, no clue. And what you want to do is fight the people that are not too difficult to beat, the ones that you can handle, concentrate on moves,
community seems
and
to
concentrate.
Work out the kinks in these Bethesda games low.
Yeah, they're doing it better than Bethesda, let's be honest. But so keep plugging away, no clue, if you're struggling, because I kept plugging away. What I did was I just took out the stuff that I could handle, and by doing that, spending so I could put a bit more into my strength or magic or whatever to improve my character, and then took on those strong guys.
I need to level a bit more in exploring Elden Ring.
Yeah.
It's some side world low.
Yeah, you want to do what a lot of them do, which is not bother to fight anything. Just go and pick up those valuable items. So you might have to look up a YouTube video to do it, but just wherever you go, just if you see anything glowing, those little things that glow, just pick them all up, and then with that you might be able to level up, or you might find something that's better than what you have, and then and then gradually you'll get through it. Now if you persevere, believe me, you will start to get triumphant in it, because that's what I'm finding. I will be doing a stream, but I'll try not to scream my head off and moan and complain.
Bethesda being Bethesda doesn't fix bugs, doesn't innovate, only make simples in every time.
Yeah, they've gone downhill a little bit, haven't they? Right, so I'm trying to think what I was going to do then. I think I was looking for a feather potion. I'm looking for a feather potion. But yeah, thanks for all your comments and that. I really enjoyed talking about those games, because there was, especially some of these projects that are coming up. I'm also keeping an eye out on Beyond Skyrim as well, where they're, is it Beyond Skyrim, Beyond Cyrodiil? I can't remember now. Which trying to do the whole of Tamriel, because I'm also interested in that one. I think we have to go on to this thing here, to the next area, but I'll just check there are no other areas.
I am waiting for Skygafall and Skymish.
Oh yeah, also that as well, yeah, loads of stuff that we'll look forward to, isn't it? I'd say the old games, some of the old games are better, so I'm more for remasters if it's a significantly good one, that is. If it's not, if it's just a simple upscale, then I'm not interested, but something significant, yes. Daedra Heart. I get a little Daedra Heart. Right, Summon a Zivali, that'd be a good one. Soul Trap. Weak Potion of the Sea. I'm going to leave that one. Right, I'd say let's step on this beauty here and see where it goes. Wow. Ah! That was a good attempt there, good attempt that was. I should have repaired before I went through that gate there.
Studio who made
Stay back, oh filthy one!
To make events Argonia, named by Argonians for Black Marsh and Daggerfalls after Third Era.
Oh, Argonia, yeah. I'm actually, I've got a playlist where, for, I meant to search that person that ended up standing on the switch, on the thing. Right, hang on, I may have to just dispose of this a minute. All goes a lot of enemies all of a sudden. Right, yeah, I'm trying to keep away from that stupid switch. Right, I'll have to hack and slash a minute. Bit hard of me to answer your questions while I'm in the middle of a gigantic battle. So it's going to be the death of me, I can see it. Oh look, he's rising up and down. Isn't that great, isn't it? Spell Reflection. I'm not going to pick that up, that's poultry. I don't pick up poultry stuff, that's more like it. Right, I'm very tempted to pick up this stuff here, which I can't carry. Because I'd say let's go flog it all off. What do you say? What do you say? So I think we just cut straight to the end, shall we? Because, you know, it could be the next one we got to do is also an Oblivion Gate. It's good on for 40 hours. Right, I'm going to see if I can repair my outfit. That one. I'm still hanging on to sanity at the moment. Oh, well, I'm trying to talk to you and fight at the same time. It's proving a little bit strenuous. I could do with a cup of water. Bring that cup of water over there. I'm not drinking enough water. Right, check the chat. You're waiting for Skyger called Sky Marsh. What's Sky Marsh then? I've heard of Skygerfall, but I haven't heard of Sky Marsh. But yeah, Argonia. I have a playlist which is full of videos of Sky Oblivion. I've also have a playlist of Beyond Skyrim where they're doing Argonia and all the other areas. So if you want to see updates on their development, I have, you know, for most of those things, Skywind as well. I've also got some development things on that as well. I try to keep them up to date-ish, but there might be the odd one missing. So you know, you can always try that. But I mean, just look up, you know, Skywind or whatever, and that'd probably be a better option, to be honest, rather than, you know, going for all my stuff. But, you know, if you want to, it's there if you want it. Okay, so we're into the final section now. I could go down there, you know, another load of ruffians, probably. So I could go down there. Let's have a look. I'll just have a look, see if there's anything worth lusting over. If there isn't, we'll go back out. I can't see anybody. Oh, there is. Oh, somebody just slotted through there. Came through the gateway. Right, finger him first of all. I like to give him a good old finger him. Right, smack him, but because, you know, wait, it takes too long for it to, you know, I'll just let him hit me. I'll take the 33% of damage over the destroyer cell. Where'd he go? There you are. It must have bounced off of me. I have this incredible technique of him, you know, you just bounce off on me.
Item needs recharging.
Item needs
Maybe
recharging.
Soul Gen since they are added weight.
Thanks, not Ghost. Recharging. Right, first of all, repair my stuff. I'll tell you what's punishing this game, isn't it? It's not scarves like a Sunday lunch, isn't it? Don't come at you in the hundreds, do they? Although they don't in this either, to be honest. Right, recharge me weapon. So I need, well, a multitude of ways I can do it. Right, let's see what we have. Common. Let's try a common. Common. A common. Okay, we'll do a common. Not very much though, is it? Right, let's keep on going down. This could take a little while to do. I could recharge more, I suppose, with a Varla stone, but that'd be a bit of a waste. I'll tell you what, I'll look for something bigger than that. I won't use the grand ones. I'm keeping them for special occasions. Let's try the old lesser. Is that better than a? We'll recharge that one. I'll tell you what, let's try from the bottom up. You can see why they put them into different things, didn't they? Why they made more categories on the next one. Does take a long time doing this, doesn't it? So I think we'll go for the grand one. If it's a grand one which hasn't got a grand one in, then we'll do that. I think that'd be quicker in the long run. Right, what's that one got? A grand one. Well, I'm gonna try and keep that one. Right, a grand with a common one in. Right, it won't be long. They could definitely do with a wheel, couldn't they? Like some of the models have done. A nice wheel where we can just get a wheel and just select what we want. I definitely think they all do that. I'm going to put it in that one because that's going to do the bulk of my work. Although, right, let's just check our Azura's thingy. Well, I may as well do that one. Right, let's we'll hack and slash the next person. Right, where am I? I'm in the Lust Gate, right? Okay, we popped through the door we to have a quick look, didn't we? Right, let's go back to where we were and continue on up to the Lusty area. Right, let's go through here, through the central reservation. Look for enemies that could be lurking, which is probably up there. Right, I can see a lurker up there. Is that a lurker?
Did you complete all guilds quest?
Not yet. I'm trying to. Is that a person there, or is... Oh, I thought it was a person. Could be embarrassing, couldn't it? Right, is there anything over there? Any trinkets? Right, let's see how we get on up here. Or somebody at the top there. They probably sense me, even though I'm totally invisible. Right, let's have a look around the edge. Right, okay, now we can see them all. Oh, there's nobody here. Well, I can see one of those recharging magical units, so we'll use it. We'll fire a spell and then hug that one. Right, I'm going to try this one.
Need help? Find way to being recruit.
You need help? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. You vicious little convoy. Right, I'm going to do that one. Smack this baby. I don't know what. I don't think it does anything. It's like, it didn't go. It actually fills up. So I don't know what that does, because I'll tell you what, it ain't working. Because I don't see that going up any quicker, do you? So that's a change from the original game. That used to go up quite quickly, and they've made a change. I think it makes you wonder if they tried to make this game more difficult, doesn't it? Yeah, for like the newer, who played Elden Ring, got red chopped off. They probably thought, oh, let's toughen it up a bit. So it's like they kind of fixed the scaling system and made it so it's a little bit better. And then what do they go and do? They go make it harder by... Who asked you? I'm going to try that one this time. I'll just let him knock himself out. He'll kill himself before he kills me. Yeah, you what? Let's see who dies first, shall we? Wasting your time, mate. Give in if I was I'll give in.
On your belly, Nightin.
Don't you... Well, that's it. If you're going to shout abuse at me, I'll shout it back. Although I'm going to refrain from doing that. I'm not a simpleton. Although some people might disagree with that one. Right, can I pick up anything up? I can't, right. Alright, so far all going well. This doesn't seem to be working apparently. Yeah, I've noticed that. If you look, I'll tell you what, I have a video. If you look at one of the videos I have of the old Oblivion, right? Wendy, I think there was a Wendy on there, and you will see that it goes up. You'll be right back, okay? So you will see there that it goes up quicker. Can I go up to that top section? Right, okay. So I don't see that going up any quicker. In the first one, it did go up a lot quicker than that. So I don't know why they made it more difficult. Sounds a little bit abrupt to me. Right, I'm gonna do a quick save just in case I get a bad draw. So far, I'm not very good draws on this, but probably good. Right, okay, I'm just gonna have a look at what we have. Let's see how transcendental it is. Right, so I don't know which one it is. Right, that's the one we had before. So this is Disintegrate Weapon on Strike and Fortify Blade. Well, both of those are no good. Because I don't want to disintegrate. I mean, I could disintegrate a weapon. I might come in handy while we're hacking and slashing. But if I do that, I'd have to need another weapon. So I could do that. I'll tell you what. I'm going to re-roll it. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to re-roll it because so far I've had terrible bad luck.
Winter.
Patrolling Cyrodiil almost wish for magic winter. Excellent. So I'll load that in, let's see if I get a better run, but this one's unsuccessful as well. So, no, but I don't want to do it more than once. Right, let's see what this one is. I mean, they're all crap, aren't they? So far, I haven't really found anything which is fantastic value for money, but there you go. Because I do believe my current weapon... Oh, it just does soldier. See, if I could put 2 on here... Yeah, so this one does 30... I think it drains... I think it's doing fire damage at 25. So really, I'm no better off with that, really. I'm no better off. I find the rewards in this are really not that good. So I'm just going to go with that. Watch out, it's all going to collapse. I'm going to go with that one, I think. Because, I don't know, you never seem to get great weapons. I got most of my first play was done by picking up the rings and necklaces, because they contain more things that make you better against enemies. So I find that a better option. Vicious spider again. Let's get away from the vicious spider. Past the Temple of Morag. Past the vicious spider disablement. Right, okay, let's try crunching this beauty up. Bit of levity. And then we'll try and find out where that spider is. Right, where's the spider woman? Right, where's Spider Woman? Spider Woman. Right, where is she? There she is. Right, spider. I'd dispel her if I could. Back, oh foulest tastes a little bit. I know it's saying we should do abandoned magic. That's because they don't fill up quick enough. Basically, that's the story of this whole game, is they didn't give you enough in the lovely Roman ruins there. Now, one thing I did notice as I approached this area is there was a one of those special power stones things, these things. Now, I don't know if I've already been there. I might have already done this. Oh, it's a Sidri-Ashak rune stone. So let's activate that. The stone stirs under your hand. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armour? Well, I'm going to do yes, because I think that would means it does it mean that goes into my spell list? Because if it does, I might as well do it. Although I'll do it in the one that's a whole lot. What would it be? Is it a passive skill? It's those. So I think it's just this gives you that. But I don't think it's a passive skill that I can use over and over again, is it? What was it called again? Bound bow.
Did you get a bow?
Did you get a bow? I didn't get a bow. Did I get a bow? I don't think I got a bow. I think I got a weapon and some armour. What was it called? That's put me off now. A bound bow, right, okay. Yeah, I was looking for a bound bow. Is it a bound bow, is it? Oh. Where's B? How come it doesn't show? Yeah, I'm not actually getting that then. It just gives me oh, it is a bow, yeah. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that ride by, because I don't particularly want a bow. I just want to see if I would obtain that particular thing as a spell. And I didn't, so in that case I won't have it. But yeah, these are unmarked locations. Oh, wrong one. How do you do your where I am? Oh, there. Right, okay. So we've done that. All we've got to do is report back. So let's go back to Castle Anvil, sell all our stuff. Oh, something's killing me. I tell you, my bottom is killing me. I must do more squats. Right, let's go into the door to Anvil Castle and move. Now, when I first played this, I didn't get everybody's help. And I wish I had. Countess, I have good news. Countess. Millona Umbranox.
You sure gave those damn Daedra what for?
We damn
Makes
well
us all
did
feel
that.
better to have someone like you around.
Look on her face. I've done the aid for Bruma. What is my reward, Countess Millona?
I've heard that you've closed the Oblivion Gate outside Anvil.
Your devotion?
I honour you for your bravery and service to my
You'll
city.
get a free house?
With Anvil safe for the moment, I will send some of my best soldiers to bolster the Bruma garrison.
Thank you, Countess. You can count on me, Countess. Anything more? Any other gifts?
Don't worry. Anvil's soldiers are worth 2 from anywhere else.
Really?
Bruma will not fall.
It won't, lady. Any rumours? Anybody
A master sorcerer
anything?
like Janus Hasildor inevitably outlives all his peers. It must be a lonely existence.
Yes, difficult for lonely
Good
people,
day.
isn't it? Thank you very much, Countess. It was an honour serving you. What do you think of that, soldier?
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
I don't think going into an Oblivion Gate and saving your entire area counts as going to jail and theft. Well, I'll pay off the gold then.
That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist.
OMG.
Okay, here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
Sack him! Sack him! Countess! Countess, I want you to sack him right now. All I did was walk into there, report of my tribe, and I got arrested. Right, where's the prison? Wendy, Doesn't have any stolen goods.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
Well, I've got to be. People keep nicking stuff off of me.
Well, that's thanks for you.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, talk about bad luck, eh? Hang on. Floor disappeared. Right, let's find out where this prison is, because I'm getting sick of these people taking my stuff. Anybody know where that area is? Right, Pulver Quarters. That's probably where the Queen lives, isn't it? Queen. Where's the dungeon in this? Is there a dungeon area? I feel like nicking their stuff now. That's a dining hall. It's unlikely to be jail. Anybody know where the... Oh, we'll come back later. I ain't got time at the moment. I'm too busy. I've got to open it. I've got to take all that stuff I just got from the shops. Right, right, let's go to the main entrance. There's a lot of thanks I get for helping out the town, isn't it? And they could have let me off that bounty, couldn't they? But there's that. I think if we do a good deed next time, you couldn't just remove any fines that we are due to be paid. Would that be a lovely gesture? I think they did actually. They allowed you to, say, I think you're mistaken there. So I think they did. Farrell?
Going into that Oblivion Gate was an impressive feat of daring do.
It was definitely some daring do.
It's not Skyrim, lol.
No, it's not Skyrim. That's any trouble.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Oh, stop it. That manly voice. Enough to get Wendy to shivers. Right, Daedric boots. I'm very tempted to just look to see what it is. I think it's like was it 2,000? Hang on, I'm just gonna, excuse me. I just want to check myself. I want to see exactly how much I'm losing on this deal. 1,350.
Well met.
I do believe I'm getting all my money back. Or it could be that I'm not getting it back and that's an illusion. I am getting... Let's see if we get that. 1,330. Let's see if we get that. Yeah. So we're actually getting our money back. So everything that we sell is worth its own amount. I find that hard to believe, do you? I'll tell you what, seeing as we're doing so well, I might be able to haggle a little bit more out of them. I won't go...
Come again.
Sorry, I slipped there.
What can I interest you in?
Keep forgetting, you've got to flick across to that one, then flick across to that one.
That's a fair deal.
Although I think this is a different item, isn't it? It's a fair deal, isn't it? You could push the boat out a little bit more, could we? Right, I like to keep the all the nice clothings. Right, anything I can sell on here?
Invest in shop.
Invest in the shop. Well, I don't want to give away my money. I'm a little bit tight like that. Let's see, is there anything I can get rid of? I'll tell you what, I'll work that out later. Let's just get on with it, shall we?
Farewell.
Right. Thank you, Maestro. I can run fast. Yeah, you can run faster with the weapon sheath, even in Skyrim. Right, where's
You have the hands of a healer.
Well, some people say I'm a bloodthirsty lunatic, but thank you very much for that sentiment.
Morvaine's apprentice.
Have you anything you would like me to do for you?
Varel Morvaine's been a good master. I like the town and the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years. Just like the master.
What's a lovely outfit you got on?
Bye.
Although it might be a bit risky if I wear that. Right then. Okay, well, we've done that one. Well, let's pursue this quest even more then, since we're having so much fun. Right, let's whip off to Chorrol. I'll tell you what's fun. This is I never did. I did a few of these, but I didn't get the entire lot. I'll tell you what. On this one, let's go for the entire lot. A massive army. Probably about 10. Right, I'd say let's boldly go in here and see if we can upset somebody else. I've probably got a fine here as well. I did do some dastardly deeds, unfortunately, so I'll try not to talk with the guards this time. Especially in their state, they're obviously drunk. Right, excuse me, Countess. Countess, before you retire for the evening...
Nice to see you again. I hope you are faring well.
I am faring very well, Countess. Arriana, Valga. I would very much like to buy a house in your town, but at the moment, any news about Chorrol? Anything you'd like me to do?
I've warned my people to stay inside the walls and put my guard on full alert. There's nothing else we can do.
That's very shrewd thinking, that is. Any rumours of somebody being...
If Countess Chorrol is any example, dignity and piety may indeed bring rich rewards from the Nine.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Would you like some aid in Bruma?
While I understand Bruma's need, Chorrol's own defence must come first.
Oh, yes, okay.
I cannot spare any soldiers as long as Chorrol remains under threat from the Oblivion Gate outside our walls.
All right, that's fair enough.
Farewell.
I will get rid of that one. We're Oblivion Gate in today. We're not going to talk to anybody because they'll probably rip my hands off. I'll let the guards have sorted themselves out. Right, okay, another Oblivion Gate. Can we get through this in half an hour? Well, we'll have to do extended time. Right, is there anything else I can flog? There isn't. Right, first of all, let's check our weapon, see if it's beautifully honed. Right, okay, might need so I'll very quickly whip something in there and then we'll whip off and do another Oblivion Gate. Or let's have a check our Azura Star first. A greater soul gem would go down and...
There's a quote I need to look up. Think it was Benjamin Franklin. OMG. Well, that's thanks for you. It's not Skyrim low. Invest in shop.
Thank you for the repeating text. You'll be right back, says Hunter. Sorry, not Hunter. NJ. Need help find a way to be in recruit. Did you complete all the guild's quests? Yeah, I haven't done all the guild's quests. I'll show you my progress if you like. But I'll just recharge this weapon first. Would you like to see our progress at the moment? So we are Breton. I don't know why I just didn't have a thing about Bretons. Because I want to be a Battlemage, that seemed like a good choice. I've got this one, so I've got some increases in my armour rating. So I'm even higher than the highest. And I've got magic resistance, so I thought it would be a good one. I'm awesome class. I'm level 33. I'm slightly down on intelligence, that's because I've done a couple of bad things, so my attributes have dropped slightly. And the alchemy one dropped. Because I did something naughty as part of the Dark Brotherhood. Right, I'm trying to flick to the next section of what we're at. So on the Blades we're on Night Sister, so we're slowly getting there. We're already a Pilgrim on that, I've only just started. We're a Knight Errant now on the Knights of the White Stallion. We are a Silencer in the Dark Brotherhood, so we're pretty far through there. We're a Prowler on that, so we haven't done much. We're a Master on the Fighters Guild. We're the Grand Champion. We are Warlock, and I think next is something like a Wizard, and then there's like a Arch Wizard. So we'll get pretty near the top. And you know, but we're only a sister of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. So that's how far we got. We've done 140 quests, and we've done about 200 places. Yeah, 200. So I've gone a lot further than my first play. Right, so let's try this Oblivion Gate then, which is just outside town. So one more Oblivion Gate, and I'll try and timestamp it this evening. Although it's Thursday, me and Jess are playing, playing probably No Man's Sky tonight, trying to do the latest expedition. So I'll probably just do a few, 2 or 3 timestamps, and then I'll have to do the rest tomorrow. Alright, so here's the Oblivion Gate. We'll sneak. Oh, I didn't buy any potions or anything. Okay, so let's head towards this. See if this is the entrance. If it's not the entrance, we have to go around the other side. Right, so I'll pop round here. Just squeeze past there.
2 gates in one stream. Drink some tea. Have fun playing with Jess.
Oh, thank you, yeah. Yeah, we usually have a good time now. Me and Jess. Right, is this oh, we've already registered it. I thought, right, okay, let's go in the Oblivion Gate then. Wish me luck, everyone. Yeah, this could be another long haul. Right, oh god, he's got the, wow, there's a ton of them here. Now this is when they're going to get more complicated. When you have all these towers, you might have to go through several of these. So this could be quite a long one. I may not be able to do this one today. I may have to go so far. Because this, I'll very quickly just go around here, but I'll try and do this fairly quickly, I think. If it's not leading to anything interesting, I think we'll leave it. Because we need to open all those towers, and that means we got to do quite a lot in this one. So if there's a lot of things attached to the central one, it means we might have to go and open a few locks and things. So this could take a little while, so we just breeze through this pretty fast, I think. Try and get through this a little bit quicker than I normally would, because this could take quite a bit of time. So we've got to find our way in here somewhere. Right, in there. So let's go in this one. Let's hope we don't get stuck on the top of the lift, because that's my only... the only thing wrong so far with this game is this problem here with some of these lifts. They're not taking me up to the top. They're dropping me off. Yeah, this is where I've run out of potions again. That's our biggest thing at the moment, is we're not picking up enough potions and welcome stones to actually mean we can keep on throwing all this stuff, because they're not throwing at any magical stuff. They're just attacking me, so I can't suck it out of them. So I've got to go with all the... I haven't made any either, so we'll put damage health on there, on the weapon. Don't need the fortify health really. So we need... I should have done a paralyze. So I want to do something that's going to restore our stuff. Weak sorcery, take that one. So yeah, we're kind of out of potions really. So I need to get some welcome. I should have gotten some welcome stones. Never mind. Right. Okay. That's enough. So let's try and do this. We might have to hack and slash here. That's the trouble. We're playing around the hack and slash. I wanted to mostly do this as a mage, but I only was going to use this as a backup. But because we're forever running out of magicka, we can't seem to sustain the magicka for very long. So that's proving a real problem. Because it's just going up very, very slowly with each level up. We can't do anything about maximising it because we've already reached the maximum, which is about half of what my health is. Right, okay. So if we can get up there, then well, we've had it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll try doing the lift and see if that makes a difference. Although I didn't get on it quick enough. But you can do either. You can use this, or so maybe that's what it is. Maybe because you're not using the proper switch. But the trouble is, it's all over there. And it goes up pretty quick, so you know. But yeah, it keeps throwing me off at the moment. Some of them seem to be okay, and others it just seems to jump me off. See, look, you actually fall through the floor, and it seems to me the further I go in this game, the more this happens. Because I didn't get this for quite a long time, and now all of a sudden, this seems to be happening at every single one. So I'm not quite sure what is going on with this thing at the moment. It just doesn't seem to be working. You know, it just drops me through the floor. Right, I'll try jumping. Is it because, you know, you've got to be on a certain part of the floor? But normally, if you get on there, as long as you don't hit this bit here, it should be okay. Right, what's this? That's the ascension core. So So if there's a switch, it will be another one. Now, I'll go a bit careful there, so if I can reach that. But it's only a bone anyway, so it's probably not worth bothering. Right, okay, let's get a weapon out. We'll start sneaking. I mean, they don't seem to have much on them, those things. Oh, is there anything up here? Well, there's nothing up here, but it could be a gate. So yeah, if you see these, that is a gateway. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's open a gateway. So if we'll go out here. I know what I haven't done. I haven't saved, have I? Let me do a save in a minute. Like a proper save. First of all, I'm going to go over that one. Okay, and then I'm going to get rid of the auto-saves. So if you press that and then press, go onto here and then do delete it. And just keep doing that on all your auto-saves. Make sure you don't rub off yours, of course. So I want to delete it, so make sure you press square to delete it. So press delete first and then delete it, alright? Don't do it on your save. So you've got to kind of think what you're doing here. On the Xbox, you can do it from either one. You can do it when you're loading. If I go here, oh, it does it on that as well. I'm going to get rid of one of these because I've got too many here now. So I'm going to delete that one. I do seem to have a lot of them. So I'm going to get rid of that one as well. So I can create new ones. Right, and then I think I'll go for the explosive one. Right, let's see if there's any switches we need to pull here as well. Although I think I came from here to there, didn't I? Or did I? So, right, let's go into this one. But yeah, because it kind of covers all the way around. Yeah, if we look at our map, because as you go around, you uncover the whole lot. You can't really tell what level you're on. So there's the kind of waste. That could be, that's where we came in, there. So does this lead to another one? If it does, we'll do that. So let's see if that's the same one. It's not. Okay, so let's go to each one of these. So if they are connected, that means there are switches you have to unlock, so that you can progress to the new areas. All right. So there's a tornado gate one. Okay, so let me write these down. Right, let me write these down. I've done tornado. So yes, done tornado. What's the other one we did? Anybody know? Not really sure what the other one was. So we've done that. So we've unlocked the second gate. And basically that's what we're going to be doing. Now this may also, got to be a bit careful here. One of them unlocks this cage thing. Possibly. It's not doing it for some reason. Okay. Now if we... Is that where we came in? This is where it gets confusing. Because I don't know which side I came in. I think I came in from this side. I don't think there is one on the other side. But we came up, didn't we? So let's see if this one leads to another one. Or whether it leads to the same one. That's the trouble with this, is that it can be quite confusing. Yeah, this is where the game gets a little bit tricky. Right, we've done that one. Okay, we've done Tsunami. Yeah, they all seem to have the same names as well. I noticed that. The other one was called Tsunami as well. So we're gonna write these down. which ones we've done. Okay, so we've done those, so we don't need to go across there. Although, hang on, which is the central portal? This is the central portal. Let's go to the central portal and try and get to the others. Right, so over there is a different one there. So we got to somehow get down to that lower level. I don't know whether I've got to go in here down to the lower level. Or this is the difficult bit. It's trying to get to the right levels to do everything. So this can be a bit tricky doing this. I find it just too confusing. Because is this a new one? Yeah, it's kind of tricky to work this out. I'm trying to point in the correct direction for where it is, but they don't seem to line up sometimes. So if anybody could help me out with this, because I don't know, sometimes they don't make a lot of sense. What we want to do is head into new ones, right? Okay, it's a new one. So I presume we're unlocking all these gates so that we can progress into other areas, so that we can continue. Because you can only go so far, and then you've got to unlock these gates to go into the next areas. So let's do Eruption. Okay, so I'm just going to write these down, at least I know. Eruption has been done as well. That's 3 of them. There's probably about 5. So what we could do is maybe go down a level, and maybe that will take us to one of the other ones. So when you come to do the final mission, the bit I can remember is you had to do a lot of this going up, going down, all that kind of stuff.
Looks like a big gate you've got there.
So it can be a little bit confusing. Let me do this candlelight a minute so you can see better. But yeah, I find this really confusing because they're all... Oh no, they're just different variations of the same thing. Some have got 5, some have got 4, they're all different things. The trouble is, once you've activated them, I'm going to see if this will take me to a new area. That's trouble, I wish it had the outside world so we had a better idea where we are. But I don't very much I can get back up here. I'm just wondering if it's these that's throwing us off. But when I first played this game, I never got thrown off of any of these lifts. And even though I've gone in between them sometimes, I've still gone. It's still gone wrong. So I'm able to work out what that problem is with that. Let me do this one a minute and see if we can fill this up. Right, let's retry that one. Let me do a sneak attack on this, although let's try and get this soul a minute. Right, we captured the soul. Excellent. Okay, all good so far. Oh. I mean, it took me a while to work this out. When I first did it, of course, I didn't have a clue, but I gradually worked it out. I gradually realised and pieced it all together. It's all about opening these gates, because you were blocked off from certain areas, so it kind of worked out after a while. That's what you got to do. So, yeah, if we look at this, we've done Eruption, so we've got to go to every one of these things. That leads back out. So we kind of need to go to one of these others along here. Okay, so we kind of want to go that way. Not sure we can go this way. Let's go this way a minute and see what's this way. See if we can get to it here. See if it's going all the way around. Right, let's think. So yeah, over there, let's see, there's a gate in it. So we need to do that gate there probably. So we need to get in there. It doesn't seem as though there's much over there. So I think it's going to take a little bit of time to do this one. So I'm going to not search everywhere, but it's going to take quite a long time to do this. The final gateway is even more, but you do get a time limit, and by the time you go through all these different Oblivion Gates, you kind of get the idea of how to do it. You kind of work out that you have to open these gates, and it's a question of getting into these things and triggering them all. Right, this is Earthquake, so this is a new one. And flick all these things, and then you should have access to the main area, hopefully. See, the trouble is we're down the bottom now, and that means we could have problems getting up this. So it could be that they're actually stopping us from going forward, because you're supposed to go up on the higher one. So it could be that that's intentional. But I didn't notice this at all when I first played it, that these lifts never worked. They worked every single time when I first did it. So I don't quite know why, unless they've added that. That's the only thing I can think of, is they've added this feature of knocking you off. You know, they just which, you know, could be, couldn't it? So, you know, if I avoid these little bits that are sticking out like that, you know, it should be okay, shouldn't I? Although I think I'll have to go this side. Wait a minute, let me go this side. Yeah, look, if for some reason it just throws you off. Because it's really difficult to see in this light which part is the bit you've got to get off. But I approached this from all different angles the first time, and I never once got thrown off. So I'm not sure why it's doing that now. Because yeah, see that suddenly the thing is above you. So in other words, you seem to... I'm not moving there, I'm just going to try jumping. And we can't really fall through those holes, I don't think. So I don't quite know why this is happening. Why it's continually throwing you off. So I think this is a very bad bug. Either that or just a faulty one. It doesn't say it's a faulty one. So the only thing I can think of is to go from the top part instead. Right, okay. Let me, but yeah, I'm always running out of this stuff. Right, let me dispel that. Oh dear, it's tough this, isn't it? So I need dispel now. Managed to catch that's this sign that he silenced me there. So let's do this dispel. Then we'll try and fill up our magicka. Which is, you know, I get fed up of filling up the magicka. I know it's saying put it all on the thing. Well, I'm putting it on the thing normally. Repeating text.
Thumbs up, medium light skin tone.
Right, let me just read what you're saying. Need help, find a way to being recruit. I need to find a to being I need recruits. Is that what you're trying to say? I'm trying to find that spell. The top is important. I don't know what's going on, because it's like showing text up there which is not being said on here, so I don't know what's up with this YouTube chat. It's just that he refused to fix it for some reason. Probably because they're idiots, probably. It's probably AI trying to do it and ain't got a clue what to do. That's basically what it boils down to. But yeah, I'm forever having to wait for this all the time. It just gets on your nerves, doesn't it? Oh, I'm silenced. I thought I just dispelled it. I just dispelled it once. But God, you spend more time going through this this thing. you do anything else. Why didn't Dispel just go under Dispel? But because it's called something else. So you can see why they changed it for Skyrim, can't you? Because we didn't get all these stupid different variations. You know, we just did what we do. So I'll just hack this guy because he's probably going to silence me again. Right, let me do this one. Let's recharge it. Right, is that the one I just come out? So what I'm thinking is, can I go in here? Go across here to it. So can we go through one of the other gates and that will lead to it? Trouble is, I don't know quite which way to go. I think, yeah, I can go through there. Unless the only thing I can think of is, can I go around here and over there? That could be one way of doing it, but I don't know if I can get down there and get around this. I don't know if I can jump it. I can jump it. I wonder whether that's a way of doing it. Is to kind of like jump over that area. If I go over here and do a massive jump, I might be able to get myself over to this area. Go through here. Might be a quicker way of doing it. Right, let's see which one this is. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, hop over lava, yeah. Okay, right. Let's get this one. Okay, and then we run out of stuff. So we're kind of seriously demented. Right, okay. Try and get his souls here. I'll leave that arrow there for a minute. So let's try this one, see what it is, if it marks it. This is Landslide. Okay, it's a new one. So Eruption. Eruption we haven't done yet. Oh no, we've done Eruption. Oh, hang on. Let me just look at the. This is Landslide. Right, I'll tell you what, there's a lot to write down. Landslide. So far, not yet. Eruption, I don't think we've done it yet, so I'll kind of cross that one for a minute. So let's see if we can do this one. If it takes us here and then we can go up, then we're okay. Because I think some of the switches are at the top and some are at the bottom. So I'm hoping it will be at the top. Therefore we won't need to go in that bottom area. Right, okay. Oh, don't tell me we've got to go down the bottom first. Oh no, there's the gate control. Okay, right. Okay, so that's that gate control done. And what I'm hoping then is... Yeah, I wish they didn't mark them. I wish they'd mark them so we knew where we were going. But they don't, do they? Right, this seems to be going to a new one. But this is where it gets complicated. Let's hope this is also high up, which it should be, because the other one is. Or not. Right, we've already been to this section, but this could take us higher. So this is good, because if we can go up to the other area, we might be alright. So what we're looking for is the dark... right, okay, so now we've got to work out which one's which. And the trouble is, because we can't see the outside part, we don't know which ones we've been through. So I think we've got to go to down to the bottom. So I'll try this one. I'm trying to think what angle it was, where we haven't been. Right, we've done tornado, we've done landslide, we've done that one. There's eruption, so that's the side we need to go, is the other side. So can we do the opposite side to this one? Which should be here, hopefully. And hope this is the top section. Hopefully. Anybody losing track? Okay. But yeah, I found this a little bit tricky the first time. But so hopefully I'm not doing this wrong. Oh, right, it says I've opened the gate. Okay, it says I've opened the gate. Right, okay, but I've also opened this one. To do this one, well, I've been silent. Hang on, I'll just get rid of it. It's quicker than looking through the menu. That's why I'm hacking and slashing it. It's because it's quicker than going through the menu, basically. Right, so what ones haven't we done? We've done landslide.
I started resorting to just
tornado.
Jumping down to next level. Of course,
Oh, yeah.
Most times.
You could do that as long as you don't die. That is right. We've done now eruption, so I can tick that one, and we've done landslide. So what's left? So we've done Tsunami. So we need this one here. Alright, so we need to get to that one over there. Okay, so let's try that. First of all, I'll repair my gear. So this helps someone, but this is what I worked out the first time. Is if the things that are joined to it, those are the things you may have to unlock to get into the next area to unlock that one, and in the end you'll get one of those towers will lead up to the uppermost part. So it's about finding out the correct tower to gain you up to go up the central tower. In other words, if you can't progress higher in the tower, you go to one of the other ones, which will then open a gate or something, or give you access to a lower bit or another, a lower bit or upper bit, which can take you to the next section of the tower. So that's basically how it all works. That's how it worked out the first time. Once you realise that there's a series of gates that you've got to unlock, that kind of helps you to kind of work it out. So, although I didn't look what direction to go then, hang on. There's a lot of loading screens, which kind of worries me a little bit. So I think what the best thing to do is to face the door, and then see the one that you want to head to, which you haven't done yet, which is this one, and we have to go west. Okay, so we have to. Yeah, so I've got to go to my right and in a westerly direction. Alright, which should be hopefully this one. But some you got to approach from the bottom, some you got to approach from the top. Right, so that's the wrong one. Yeah, as I say, it's a little bit confusing. If I could jump it, I would. So we'll go to the next one. Hopefully that's the correct one.
Started jumping down to lower bridges too.
Yeah.
Wasn't pretty low.
Yeah, I tried it myself once. Yeah, see, as you can see, I need to go onto the lower one. But, the chances of me making that jump is pretty slim, isn't it? But that would be an easy way of doing it. So I'll tell you what, I'll try that. Because this would make it a little bit easier to do, wouldn't it? But I don't think I can jump this. Oh yes, okay, right, okay. Well, I remember jumping once and I missed, and well, I'll tell you what, it's a brilliant idea. Excellent. So this is Hurricane. So we might be able to progress after this one.
No scurrying down mountains doesn't work here.
What was that? No, skimming down mountain doesn't work here. No, but it looks like this is the right way, because one of those doors, and we don't know which yet, because they're very confusing. Because they're very confusing, you know, which one is going to be the proper one. It's open them all, and then you should have one of those should lead to the bit which is higher up. Okay, this guy may have a key to the final section, so some of them have the keys. So again, I'm going to do that, make it nice and easy for me. I think I'll pick that up since I haven't picked anything up, and see if there's a gate control here. Right, there isn't a gate control here. I'll do that one just for a laugh. So I'm going to have to go in the lower section. Now, sometimes these things might have something. So I might have to go down to the bottom section. That's where we came in. So some of them we got to go down, some of them we got to go up. We're looking for these switches. So we'll have to call this. Alright, to go down to the bottom section. I'll tell you what's good fun, isn't it? I found there's never a problem going down these. It's coming up. It seems to be a problem. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll step off and we'll hit this beauty. But first of all, I'm going to wait a minute, I'm trying to find the star thing a minute. Let me get this one. We'll recharge this, and then we can kill this guy and get his soul and throw another one. Alright, no souls even big enough. Yeah, why is it sometimes you get you and other times you don't? A little bit confusing, isn't it? Right, let's do candlelight, make it easier to see for you to see. Right, now that we've done that, I don't think there's any gate control, so if it doesn't say gate control, then don't worry about anything else. That's just for the lift. Tell you what, this is tough stuff. Right, I'm just gonna have a chewing gum in a minute. So, let's check the map. If we unlocked all these, we should be able to progress. It's just that we may have to pick the right way of getting into the higher level. And that's the thing that it doesn't tell you, which is going to be one of the ones that are high up, I would imagine, so that we can get to the top half. So let's head to one. I'll tell you what, I'm going to head inside the tower, go across and do it that way. I'll capture this all the time. What I'm going to do is try and get one which is one of the higher ones, so we can get to the higher level. But you see, if you don't open this gate, you see, you don't get access to this particular thing, you see, so yeah, we want that top section, so we need to find a way through that. So I think we'll just belt through now. Because otherwise I'm going to be here all night. And you know, it's game night tonight with Jess. So you know, we're trying to get into one of these top ones here. Because some of them, you see, are blocked off. So that's why you can't get up. You know, so they're only access from the top or the bottom. So you've got to try and pick one which is going into the upper half. Which you know, if I can get in this one here, can I get in that one? If I can get in this one. Can I get in through here? If I can't, then I'll have to choose one of the other ones. No, I can't get in that one. Okay, right, I'm going to ignore them because time is running out for me. I'm going to try and find which is going to go higher up. You can't really tell from this which ones are higher up. You can just go by sight, really. I may have to go into the central tower, go up, then go across and do it that way. So that might be a better idea. Where's the central tower? Oh, it don't look as though it's available. Can we not go for the central tower? No, because I think some of them are blocked up, you see, by things. Oh god, yes. These are a little bit tricky to do, unfortunately. And trouble is, if you go into one of the lower ones, you can't go up the lifts. So you've got to pick one where you don't fall off the lift. Which is, you know, it's a little bit frustrating. I'm trying to, you know, it's a little bit tricky to work this stuff out. I mean, if you've got more time, you're okay, but let's see if this leads to the top section. Damn the spiders, I hate them. So I'll have to... No, you don't. Oh, gosh. Yeah, this one's not connected to. This one's not worth following with. So if there's no connection, then there's no point doing it. Well, I might have to... Oh dear, I might have got myself stuck. Right, I'm going to find the central bit. I'm going to have to go up one, but if the lift don't work, I've had it. I'm trying to find out where I first entered. Let me look at the map. This is why I find these confusing. When I first came into her, where did I come first? Let me have a look. I think it was Tornado. But yeah, I found these tough the first time. Trying to work out the sequence. Where are we on the map? So I think Tornado, I think that was one of the first ones we did, so I need to get over to Tornado somehow. See if I can do it from there. But you see, these gates prevent you, these gates prevent you getting to the next one, which takes you to the higher level. So it's trying to work past all these different gates. It's a real pain to work out. I'll try Tornado. So I think that was the first one we did. If I can find it. Because they all look the same. Where's the entrance to Tornado? That's trouble, you never quite know where the entrances and exits are. So why they're so difficult, because they all look the same, and you just go by the direction really. So because we're going up here and we're not going in from the floor, we don't have to worry about the lift, and we might be able to travel across to the higher part. But I am where I'm not going to have many manual saves here. Right, so I'm hoping now we can go to, you know, the Dark Salvation or whatever, because the trouble is that only some of these lead to the next section. Oh, I'll tell you what, anybody worked out a routine for this? I wonder if it's possible to do this. Maybe clairvoyance. I'll tell you what, I'll do clairvoyance. It's starting to...
memory saviors, I found the reading halls.
Yeah, I'm trying to... yeah, it's kind of tiring me out a bit now, so... I'm trying to find a way to the...
Rending.
Well, I think I'm on the higher level. I think the rending is near the bottom, so I'm trying to find the way to the next part. So it's but I do find after a while these start to grate on you, because there's up to 60 of these things, and you know, and trying to work out which one is the correct one to get you into the next bit is a real pain, having to do this, because you know you're trying to get to the top of this, but you don't know which one it is. The only thing I can think of is there's a higher one than this one. So yeah, if anybody could help me with this, because I'll tell you what, after a while I did find this a bit monotonous, because there's so many doors here, and you know.
Halfway down inside.
It seems to be in this area here, in this kind of northern section. But we're in that thing, but we need to find the bit that takes us higher than this. There only seems to be one that leads to the higher section, and it's finding which one's which. That's why I find this so difficult, is because you're going through so many doors, you just lose, you just can't work out which is the best one to do, is because you're trying to orientate yourself to the other old map and this one. So the only thing I can think of is to the right of here, which would be that one, because that's where. I'll tell you what, I'll head to that one. But it doesn't bear relation to the actual things. That's why they're so confusing.
That's probably when I started jumping,
rolling
on the floor, laughing.
That's the trouble with this, is what they should be doing is not showing the ones. They should only show the ones that are on each level. And because they're showing the whole lot, it totally confuses you. Because you're trying to go in a certain direction and you can't. So therefore you just get totally lost. And when you do the final mission, there's a time limit on it. So you can't be hanging around trying to do all this stuff. What we got to do is find the one that's high up, which is in the next one. So it could be any one of these kind of 4 directions, and that's what makes it so difficult. Is there's 4 different ways, and we don't know which one is the correct one that leads to the top. So I don't know. Anybody got any ideas? Because I'm running out of them. That's the only problem with this whole Oblivion Gates is they do get monotonous, and you're just not quite sure which one to go through. And I think, you know, is that the whole point of this, to make it take a long time? Because I can't work out the sequence of this. I mean, I just did it by pure luck the first time. I just tried to generally unlock things, ended up, one of them happened to go the right way. So I didn't piece it all together or anything. I just hoped it would lead to the correct bit. But really, it's too difficult to do because of the lack of information, and because it shows things which are not on that particular location. So it makes it really difficult to progress. So the only thing I can think of was go down at the bottom end. Go all the way down to the bottom, go into where the first main gate is, and just go from that. Because it's just started to grate on me a minute. It's 7 o'clock, and I need to get my tea on. So I may have to continue this next time. But these more complicated gates, they're really tricky to do. Once you get to 3 or more of these things, it's kind of hard to work out how it all meshes together, really, because they all look so alike. So I'm trying to find out where I first went in, which, you know, is pretty difficult, isn't it? So if anybody knows the correct way, because it's not going to be over here, you know, unless it is, you know, the trouble is there could be like a little cave which is another way of getting in, for all we know. See, that one's broken. We just come out of there. I'm starting to run out of patience because I'm running out of time, that's the trouble. So I don't know which is the best place to go into now. I'm going to try this one. I got a bit bored of these after a while, first time, because, you know, if this thing keeps throwing me off, then I'm never going to get to the top. And this is half of the trouble, is when this happens, where you start falling off, or it forces you off. I never had this happen at any time. At any time. I never got any of these throwing me off, ever. In my entire, you know, well, I didn't play the whole game, but I never got thrown off of this once. Because what's happening is it's going through me and appearing above me. And I never encountered this bug at all. And I did it, you know, I was trying several different ways, and one of the ways it just so happened that it didn't push me off. That was the only way I managed to do it. Was by trying different angles, but you can't, you know, how can you possibly remember what angle you are? That's what makes it difficult. Because look, I'm in between here, so it shouldn't be throwing me off, and yet it's throwing me off. Right? It's actually going through my body, which is not, it shouldn't be happening. So I'm going to leave that one. So I just wish they'd fix this, because I don't want to rant it.
What I remember is I found daughter-ending halls of portal of natural disaster halfway up a different tower, and then went up.
Right, okay, well what I'm going to do then is I'm going to find out where the Oblivion Gate is, where the exit is, and I'm going to go there. Because this is just getting frustration now. Where am I on here? I need to head north, so I'm going to head to the gateway. Go into the rendering hall, like I said. All the gates are open now, so we should have access to the area. We just got to pick the right one,
yeah, it kinda
which is
was.
where we advance. Yeah, It's just that only one of them is going to be one that leads you to the next area, and that's what makes it difficult, is you don't know which one, because they all seem to be totally different. So we don't really know, which is the, because I don't think you can approach from the bottom. I thought we did approach from the bottom, actually. Didn't we approach from the bottom? Although I think it... Because how am I supposed to remember which one of these that I first discovered? You'd have to write all this stuff down. And that's why this is so difficult to do, because when you're wandering around, you don't keep track of which ones I've been in or whatever. So this just makes it more difficult to do. Because if the lifts don't work, you're absolutely it's absolutely ruined it. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. All I can do is persevere and hope it one time it doesn't throw me off. But it just seems to keep doing it for some reason. See? See, it suddenly appeared above me then. So I'll have to just tough that out now. So, losing patience now because it's not working. Because of this bug, you see, with the lifts. That's what's causing the problem. Because look, if you look at this now, the lift goes up perfectly well. But when it gets so far, it throws you off. So why is it doing it now and it never did it in the original game?
Thank you. I got frustrated and started skirting around mountain edges, since I couldn't find correct trail.
Because I can't remember which one I went in first. The only memory I can call is the first one I wrote down, which was Tornado. But I went through Tornado and I can't go up it. So therefore that stops me progressing. Well, I'll tell you what, that one has got another door there, so let's... Although that's still going to have the same problem. Anybody know where I came in first? Because I'm getting tired now. And I can't remember where I came in. I doubt you probably can't tell me where I come in. And now my phone has decided not to work. I think it's because my phone has actually lost charge. Hang on. Oh dear. Oh dear. I need to stretch my legs or something. Right, I think the thing wasn't plugged in far enough, so I got to restart my phone now. Sorry about this, everyone, but I'll probably cut this bit out. I've got to turn my phone on now.
I had shut off and to switch to phone.
So I can't even, I was going to rewind the video, but I can't now. So I thought it was Tornado I did first. Basically, we've got to find the one where we were able to progress up to another level. And the trouble is, one of these is the top, one of these is the bottom, and then we don't know which is which. And I can't, if I go in from the bottom, the lift won't let me go up. So I'm going to have to find the original entrance point, which I can't remember which direction it was. And because I'm YouTube shut off now, I can't find out, so I'll wait for my phone to load now. So I'll probably pause this bit. I'll just catch my live stream, see if I can rewind to where I started off, and see if I can help me find the right way. But the more towers there are, the more complicated it gets. Sometimes you kind of get lucky, and other times you don't. Sometimes they just all happen to go. They just happen to all work for you. So the only thing I can think of doing is to try and wind back to where I came in. And let's see if I can wind back. It won't even activate it at the moment. I'm tapping this thing and nothing's happening. I'm tapping on it to move the thing back and it won't move back. It's really difficult when you've got such a small phone. I can't even see it anyway. What's the trouble? I must get a bigger phone.
With portals of natural disaster that can't be accessed from ground level.
Right, okay. Alright, I need to get this full screen because I can't see it on a tiny little phone like this. I need to find out where I originally entered this. Once I've done that, I can head there. I can just go back up and just hope we get to the right one. And the trouble is, I don't know where I started this one. You know, because it's got this. You can't really search this very well. YouTube is supposed to have this thing where you can like quickly scope through, but I don't find it works very well. Oh God, now I switched to I find trying to use a phone is absolutely the worst experience in the world. It really is. The phones are too small. I can't seem to look at my own stream and do it stage by stage so I can see it. It's like it just moves too fast for you to be able to have any idea what I'm looking at. It just goes blank in between. I'm sorry, I'm losing patience, but it's late now, and I'm supposed to be cooking me tea and playing with Jess, and I'm just starting to lose a bit of patience here. But I'll probably cut this bit out. So I'm just trying to find out just where I came in, and I just don't know which one I've got I need the red Nash tunnels. Where's the red Nash tunnels? I need to find out where I first came in here. But the trouble is, when they have different names. When you've got it like this, it doesn't say that it's the red Nash tunnel sometimes.
It is late and you're probably getting sugar lows. I call that hangry.
It's like when we're outside like we are now. If you're outside the thing, it calls it something else. So when you enter a door, it says it's the red Nash tunnels. But when you're in there, it says something completely different because it's the outside. So. And it's not showing us the red Nash tunnel, so I don't know where I came in. So I don't know how I'm supposed to work this out, because it's not listing it on this map where the start is. So I don't know. I don't even know what direction to head. All I need to know is, did I go right, did I go left? I've no idea where I went. How you're supposed to remember all this is beyond me. How are you supposed to, while you're doing this, how are you supposed to map this out in your head? All I can do is wander around just so I pick the right door. I need to find one of those caves that I went in, but it's not even showing it on the map because the map never shows you enough. That's why I get so frustrated with this stupid map, is because it doesn't show enough of the map. See, I can't go over here. So the place I'm looking for is probably somewhere around here, but I just can't find it because I can't access to all the map. And that's why it's so frustrating when in a Bethesda game where the maps aren't aren't as good as most other maps, because it doesn't guide you enough. So I find it really difficult to map stuff out in this, because I don't know. All I can do is wander around and hope that one with the tunnels. You know, I think I prefer it with the map out a little bit more. But you know, why is all this empty space? If they don't give you that, if they don't give you access to the whole of the map area, then how am I supposed to know where to start? Every area that you've discovered so far, I should be able to see on the map, but it doesn't. It does little segments, and it doesn't really help you to navigate in the world when you have little sections and you can't have. You don't have access to the other sections, so therefore it totally ruins the whole process. Because if I can't go up, then I'm stuck, aren't I? It's almost like I've come down, and because I've come down, I can't go up. There's only one way up. And you know, how am I supposed to work out which one of all these 5 different things was my starting one? Tornado was my first one. Why I wrote it down, but it doesn't seem to be helping me to proceed to the next section, and I'm running out of patience. All I'm hoping is this is going to lead me to the next area, and just randomly go through these things, hope for the best. But you know, how am I supposed to work it out? You know, the areas are here, but is it part of this? Is it part of this? You know. There doesn't seem to be any real logic behind it half the time. I mean, whoever put it together was fucking genius, is what I would say. I'm trying to find the area of the map where I went in the cave. That's what I'm trying to find, but it's not giving me access to the whole map, so therefore I can't find it. So I don't know how I'm supposed to, you know, get anywhere. Because
darn puzzles will get you.
It is because when you are on the floor and we go up to these, they don't say the portals and natural disaster. This is something else. They say, like, you know, something completely different. So I don't know where I came in first. The first one I wrote down was tornado, and I've gone to tornado, and I can't go up, and I think that's what's preventing me from continuing. It's because I can't go up anymore. Therefore, I'm stuck. So I honestly don't know what to do. So I think I'm going to quit here because I'm just losing patience now, and I'm running out of time. And these things, this is what's annoying me about this game, is they keep respawning as well. In the first game, they never respawned. You would only encounter them once, but they seem to be respawning. So I'm going to try this one more, and if this don't work, then we're going to quit. But apart from this, you know, I really enjoy this game. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and then when you come to something like this where a bug prevents you from continuing, that's when this whole thing goes wrong, and is why I absolutely get so annoyed with game makers when they don't fix a game-breaking bug like this, where you go up a lift and it won't let you go up. for some reason it goes wrong and puts you back up again. You know, it just throws you off. And that's the kind of major function of this game. If you can't use those lifts, you cannot complete the mission. So that's a game-breaking bug. And although they fixed a few of the bugs, they haven't fixed them all. And that's always been their problem. So I'm going to quit there. And I'll try and find my way out of it at some point. Okay, so sorry everyone for ranting away there, but I can't remember all the steps I took before this. It's impossible to do. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Sorry about that. I'll cut out a lot of that moaning, I think. So I'd like to thank you all for coming in, and thanks for trying to help me, NJ. But God, I do get frustrated when people just don't fix their games. You know, it's just sheer.
Have fun with Jess.
Yeah, I'll try and have fun with Jess. I will. But yeah, you have to fix games. If you don't fix it, why are you making games? Basically, you know, this is something that's been around for quite a long time. And if you're not fixing it, there's something wrong with you, I think. So I'd like to thank you all. So apologise everybody if I was moaning through there, but what can I do? How are you possibly? There's so many gates there. There's so many different entrances. How are you going to be able to piece all that together and go, oh, hang on, where did I start? You'd have to write it all down. So they could have made it a little bit clearer, I think. So this is probably the most frustrating part of the game, is going into these towers. And when you come to do the last one, there's a time limit, which kind of, you know, and you just got to hope. I think what I was finding the first time is, as you're progressing through, it kind of stays in your head. Like, oh, I've been through that one, I've gone it, and now I've gone up a bit. You know, and then and then you kind of remember. You might remember one of the previous steps. Or it kind of, you organically go through, do one, then you go through that, and then that unlocks that one. And then sometimes you just happen to connect all the dots, and then you end up getting to the top. But other times, if you go off track for any reason, then of course you got to kind of work out where you were last. So it proves difficult to piece it all together. So thank you to NJ for coming in.
I'm not even sure clairvoyance would help. Face holding back tears.
I don't. Yeah, the trouble is, clairvoyance is okay, but occasionally it doesn't work all the time. And you see, it's saying here it can't even find a path. So even clairvoyance can't help you in this. That's because it's probably too complicated for clairvoyance to work out. Alright, so because usually, you know, you're just doing a particular quest and you're going for it. You know, because I've picked this quest, look, you know, so I've got this quest, I've picked it. Hang on, I've picked it, right? I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me remove this thing and see if that helps. Yeah, see, it can't find the path. So although I've selected this quest, alright, so I've selected this quest, this should be leading up, and I just took that marker off, and it's still there. Although I didn't take it off, sorry. But it still won't show it. Okay, so I've got this, look, but it's not showing me. That's because it's you know, it's too complicated for clairvoyance to work out. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'm sorry that I got a bit frustrated there, but you know, I've run out of time, I think. So thanks NJ, thanks to Ghost57. Sorry to lose you, Ghost. I hope you wish you well on your Skyrim, because Ghost has only played it for about 3 years, so he hasn't played it as long as I have. So he's got a lot more to look forward to. So good luck on your travels, Ghost. Maybe we'll see you again someday, hopefully. Thank you to GGC Clips as well. Thank you very much for coming in, GGC. It's very kind to pop in, say hello. Thanks to Key27. You've been helping me out as well, so thank you, Key, and thanks for the chat. Thank you, Hunter890, for having a good chat as well about some old games. So I really enjoyed that, and Thanos as well. Yeah, we've had a good chat with Thanos as well. So thanks, Thanos,
Wendy
for
is
coming
getting
in.
hit.
Oh, Wendy is getting hit. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Okay, and thank you to No Clue Rat as well. Thank you very much, No Clue. I'll see you all next time. I just got to rush and put a quick tea on now, and I think about 8 o'clock, you know, Jess will be saying, you know, ready to play, and I probably won't be, so I've got to rush a little bit now. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, like, subscribe to the channel. I'll try not to lose my rag. Usually I don't lose my rag on this, because, you know, the only time I might is doing these, which I think is why I'm going to have to shortcut some of them, because I think the more you explore, the more things you open, the more confusing it can get into trying to work out the final route. Because, you know, while we were doing this, while we were doing this today, we were going the right direction, but because I wanted to open the other gates, then I kind of lost where my last one was. So I'd obviously gone through some of those gates, and you know, there was one that was leading me to the next one, but I kind of lost track because I was trying to unlock the others. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll cut out that boring bit at the end where we kind of got lost. Okay, so you know, it won't be so bad.
No adoring fan today.
No adoring fan today. No, what a shame. What a shame. I could do with adoring fan helping me out, to be honest. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like, subscribe to the channel. And hopefully you'll you'll come along on Avowed on Saturday, because you know, at least on that, you know, I mean, I haven't played you know too much of the game. I've only had a little go on the intro and the opening quest, so I haven't really gone beyond that. I think I did a little practice with my first character, where I just had a little wander, and that was all. So I haven't done anything else on it. So hopefully you'll join me for Avowed. If not, see me on Tuesdays or Thursdays.
In Greece. Good night.
It's 9:19 in Greece, is it? Okay, Thanos, thank you very much for watching. Nice place, Greece. Yeah, I'd love to go there. I've been to Italy, I've been to Yugoslavia, but I don't think I've been to Greece. But got some fabulous places in Greece, haven't they, Thanos? So thanks for that. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Have a good day, and guess what? I'll see you later. Alright, quick rush now to go and cook me tea. Bye everyone, see you later. Okay, we'll continue this next week. So I'll have to do a little bit of hunting around at some point, not tonight, and see if I can find my way out of this. Okay, alright, bye for now. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone, and I'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for everybody that came in to chat as well. And other people that just watched. Thank you all for coming in.